Hey, it's Ross Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Delta Green.
Woo, woo.
This is a scenario called The Drove. It is my 2021 shotgun scenario contest entry. By the time you're listening to this, the contest has already ended, and obviously I will have won. I don't know, actually. But yes. I'm very confident. So we have 4 players with us today. First let's introduce the agents of this cell. So Tom.
Yes, I will be playing Thaddeus McGurk.
Big shout out to the person who generated that giant list of pre-generated characters.
And I just now noticed this. I'm from Zigzag, Oregon.
Okay,
it's a good place.
Is it?
It's good. It's a good place.
Good.
No, it's not. Obviously.
Well, I might joke like
it drove you to join Delta Green.
Yeah. It drove me to become a special operator to get as far away as possible. Yeah. So yeah, I am a special operator.
God, that's a real place.
Yeah,
I'm looking
I'm sure
it
it is.
now.
I mean, I feel like it has to be. But
yeah,
I think I've heard of Lamont, Missouri. So
yeah. Next up, we have a special guest player, Maddy.
We're gonna be special for like 2 episodes and be like, "Oh, Maddy's here again."
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Maddy. I will be playing Tara Binet, a FBI agent. She is 35, apparently nimble and cunning. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to assume op went wrong, saw too much. I just got given the sheet, so who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're not meant to know.
Our third player is Chris.
Hi, it's me. I'm the guy.
What's up?
Hey, dude. Let's see. I am playing one Brianna Shoemaker, spelled S-H-E-W, Shoemaker, a physician from Lamont, Missouri. And if I am to understand, I specialize in soggy bottoms. Is that correct?
Yes.
Discussion that happens before the game recording starts.
Yeah, things go on behind the scenes.
Apparently. And then our final player, Jason, is going to be the handler and going into the field with these 3 agents.
I'm sure nothing bad's going to come up.
Yes, but please tell us a little bit about...
From Mrs. Beverly Headley. She is a CIA case officer. She's 48, and she's actually gone through field work before, and it's not good. It's not good how any of it ended.
Nope.
But I'm sure this time will go so much smoother for her now that she's in charge.
Yep.
Nothing bad's going to happen.
She survived. She saw the aftermath of the events of Owlheads Mountain, which is a published scenario. And spoiler alert: it ended poorly for the fire team that went into the mountain to kill the monster. And the monster, Beverly saw the monster, and it looked like a tree, but with giant.
It was a tree.
It was definitely. Yep, that's what you tell yourself.
It was a tree.
So we begin the scenario. Content warning: body horror, cannibalism, and violence. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we begin the scenario with Beverly. The last thing you remember is going to sleep, but then you wake up, and you immediately. You're not in your own body. You're in a young man's body, and you are being dragged through. You're inside a building. You're being dragged. There's a masked stranger, someone wearing like a ski mask, each one grabbing one of your arms. They're both strong, dressed in rough work clothing. It's a very earthy. You smell manure in all around you. And it looks like you're in some sort of cheaply built warehouse with a dirt floor. There are pallets of crates. There's some bales of hay, and just the smell of manure is beginning to be overwhelming. You feel uneasy and drugged, and you are not Beverly. You are someone named Peter Atwood. You know this. Just instinctively, you are 23 years old, and but that's not your least of a concern. Is because you realize there are 2 men ahead of you, also wearing masks, and they are opening up a trap door, a metal hinge door that they're pulling open. They've clearly moved a pallet aside that was over this trapdoor. And you are unceremoniously dumped into the hole. And you start sliding down. It's a metal chute. It is angled steeply, but you fall for a few seconds and then land in a metal hallway. You look around. The only light is coming from the entrance. It is pitch black inside. But you feel some things at your hands and your feet. But the smell of blood and death is all around you. And then you hear something coming from somewhere around you, on your level or nearby, echoing through these metal hallways. For a second, you realize these metal hallways, you're underground, for one, you realize. And also, this is like a hollowed out school bus that they've turned into like a tunnel. And it's been welded to shipping containers. The hallway stretches to the left and the right. And you see a lighter at your feet. So you grab the lighter and start and turn it on. There's some light. So you start moving through the hall, trying to figure it. You try to climb first. You can't. It's too steep. They close the door. The only light is from the lighter, this cheap Bic lighter. And you wander around, terrified out of your mind. But more memories pour in. You remember what you were doing, and we'll get to that in a second. But you remember a lot about your life. You remember everything about it. You are Peter Atwood. And that's when you hear it, though. Metal creaking and something like moving. Something fleshy is moving towards you. You run. You run for a bit, but eventually you see it because it's very close. You can hear it. It is a mixture of human and pig screaming. It is, and your life's not very strong. You're very close when you finally see it. You just see this giant, this blobby giant, but there are eyes, human and pig, and snouts and teeth just randomly strewn about its body. And then it's got this enormous belly. And then it opens up in an X, and you see rows of pig teeth, misshapen and jagged, and its arms reach out and grab you and pull you in. And you feel your own death. So go ahead and make that sand check.
Absolutely.
What an excellent way to start things.
I actually do make that.
Okay.
31 under 48.
That is going to cost you 4 sand.
Huzzah!
That is, you had a vision of being murdered and eaten by a monster.
Yeah.
And there is no doubt in your mind that was not a nightmare. You remember when you wake up, covered in the sweat, at 4 a.m. Let's say 5, like that you can see dawn creaking through the windows, creeping through the windows. You remember your social security number. You remember your cell phone number. Peter Atwood is a real person. You are convinced, and it doesn't take you very long with your ability, with your connections and your skills to verify that there is a Peter Atwood, 23 years old, who has a previous conviction for fentanyl possession, and
he paid for it.
Yeah, but he was let go because the prison was too crowded. Like it was sort of like an early release parole kind of thing. You remember he was homeless. He was looking for work, and you remember the last thing he remembers clearly is being at Ray's Bar and Grill in Buff Creek, Iowa. You type that in, it was in Iowa, and with Google Maps you can Street View. You remember seeing that bar through Peter's eyes. You remember the last day of his life, and someone offered him a job to carry a little weight across the state border. And he needed the money, and he was eager to... and then he took a drink, and things got blurry.
Yep.
Yeah. But this is, in your heart of hearts, you know that happened. You don't know why you've had that vision. You don't know what your connection to that is. But you need to... This is a problem. So first off, I'll let you determine. What is Delta Green a part of the U.S. government, the program, or is it just like an informal group of people who know too much, who like, this is a problem, we need to deal with it? And do you tell them about your vision, or do you just activate the agents under your command?
So is this in reference to what she actually knows about Delta Green?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to say she thinks it's still officially part of the government.
Okay. Yeah. Part of the program.
Yeah. So yeah, I do in fact inform them of what's going on. And whole research that I've gotten. I don't tell them how I know. I just show all my evidence. Because after spending time in the Middle East, the ground level intelligence only. No fucking no.
So
no
they want to know they want to know the source. Like, why do you believe this source? That there's a monster somewhere within. Not somewhere, probably in Iowa. I mean, it can't be too far from Ray's Bar and Grill if he was drugged and then woke up within a day.
I have multiple sources cultivated through interagency cooperation with local outlaw motorcycle clubs in the area. So there's been a lot of rumors, a lot of weirdness, but the disappearances are true.
Rope persuade.
Yep. No, I did not make that at 60.
Oh, no, that's okay. We'll let you continue this line of inquiry.
Sure.
We can verify that this Peter Atwood is a person, and if you believe that they died through a vector, we want to eliminate that vector. So use the agents under your command, and your mission is to identify the vector, and if at all possible, eliminate it. Or if not, let us know what is happening in Iowa.
Yep.
So, hey, if it's nukes, it's Iowa.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I grab a snub-nosed hunting revolver, and I leave my usual message to my husband at this point of like, if I don't go back, don't say a thing. Yeah, don't ever say a thing ever. Move on.
Okay.
And don't open don't open my safe deposit box.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay.
Yep. Unspeakable horror. Again. Color out of space.
It's like, could you pick up some milk on the way?
Right. Yeah.
So I'll let you decide. You're the handler. How do you contact your agents? Do you bring them all for one briefing, or you're the one briefing them?
Actually, I'm going to do a combination of both. All right, so we can have a nice little role play session. But I do have basically I'm bringing them all in from different points. So like I'm flying the doctor into or I'm flying the FBI agent into Kansas City. The doc's driving up from Lamont, and then the freaking
I'll say CIA.
The pipe hitter is coming in.
I'm an operator. It doesn't say.
So you're paramilitary.
Paramilitary.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And then, we work together. Sure. So you come in through St. Louis. And so as each of you are arriving, coming through the points I brought you through, I've got dead drops for all of them, for what I'm telling each of them. So the doctor, I'm telling, I need Brianna prepared for potential surgery, specifically exhumations. We're going to possibly have a new organism for study. Bring whatever you need. And possibly veterinary tools as well.
Okay, yeah.
might help.
Looks like I have the skills to do field surgery, so yeah, that tracks.
Nice.
You have medicine, you can, and biology. So
Most importantly, don't ask.
Yes. So for the FBI agent, for Bennett, right? What's Bennett's
Bennett.
Bennett. Okay. Yeah. So we're going cross state lines, dealing with potential local crime elements, possibly outlaw motorcycle club at work. Missing persons. So yeah, I need all assets you might have in Iowa ready to go, so we can track this thing.
Okay.
And recover this person. Hopefully, we'll get this missing person back alive.
Yeah, alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the pipe hitter, whatever, I open up an arsenal. Do you, whatever you need, whatever it is, it's got to die.
It's like expecting trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get your hands on any number of toys depending on the time frame you're asking. So yeah, but obviously the more exotic, the harder it'll be to get. So,
Absolutely,
yeah.
but
I could go totally high school, like high school gamer, and it's like, what kind of guns can I bring?
yeah, like I said, a local in Conus friggin' black site is available to you, but standard humanoid threat profile. Act accordingly.
Okay, so have some standard basic stuff, and maybe then
be around.
And in case, and something we can break glass in case of.
Whatever.
Sounds good.
So everyone will be Ubered or you're driving to Memphis, Missouri, which is right on the Iowa border. Before we cross over. Yeah. That's where we'll do our.
Buff Creek's about in the middle of Iowa.
Okay.
So I have explosives. You want to bring anything in like that?
Do you have demolitions as a skill? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Not very high, sadly.
So yeah, you don't have a huge arsenal. You can I'd say you on hand you have 2 sticks of dynamite.
Fair enough.
I've got some blasting caps.
Yeah.
Some blasting caps.
Yes.
Yep.
Maddy, if you can't handle the show, I promise this recording's going to go rough for you.
Yeah.
She knows. She can see us too. She won't go away. So we meet at there's a local diner in Memphis. Mm-hmm. So we meet there.
Okay.
Because it's not exactly a seat of high activity.
No one chooses to go there.
No, well, I mean, the farmers, if they're desperate, will go by for the...
Yeah. Out of character. Is this set in the modern day or is there a time period?
Modern day.
Okay, 2021, got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the worst we got to worry about is the poor high school students that had no other choice but to play waitress today.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So... how's everybody's travel? I hope the accommodations were sufficient.
Perfectly fine, ma'am.
Sorry, Brianna, that you had to use your POV, but you will be reimbursed for the mileage, of course. So, what we currently know is that a young man named Peter Atwood was last seen getting involved with illicit substance trafficking across state lines. Last seen at Ray's Bar and Grill.
Buff Creek, Iowa.
In Buff Creek, Iowa. Mm-hmm. He never made it to the state lines. Troopers were alerted he was never seen crossing state lines. And no one has in fact seen him since he entered the bar. There's possible illicit activity going on there. Maybe even localized crime. Not sure yet. Tara, that's going to be on you to sort that out. But we are on the clock. This is a missing persons case, and we have received credible ground level intelligence that this could potentially be a vector. So,
and how long has he been missing for? Do we know?
Approximately 18 to 24 hours at this point, possibly longer.
Out of character, you actually do not know that.
Oh, we don't know that?
You don't know that.
All right,
you
so
don't
I don't know
exactly.
how long.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still going to give him that number because it's a missing persons case, and clock's ticking.
Another question.
Yes.
So, no, wait. I'm sorry, I forgot my question.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. So, Terra, for example, you could use criminology or bureaucracy to just do a basic check of that area and find out what the FBI knows about Buff Creek. You mentioned Ray's Bar and Grill.
I did. I did give them all that. Yep.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you should know the site.
Would like to do criminology, like at Ray's Bar and Grill.
Sure.
Like go to the site and check it out.
Might as well. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a couple hours drive. But
Yeah, but
Yep.
So all of our characters have been exposed to the unspeakable, right?
You have not had first-hand experience, but you've been told that there are
Like, unless you have
things that should not be, that are beyond public knowledge.
it's usually
not the level that Beverly has.
Right.
I think it's obvious we don't have levels of unnatural.
No, exactly. You're starting agents. You've never seen the unnatural firsthand, but you've read about
get
it.
a load of her eyes. And
I would say probably you've all read about like this town called Innsmouth
read the friggin'
that in 1928 was raided,
revolver.
and like they found a lot of weird shit.
Okay.
maybe I get something. Maybe I get something.
So you know there are
just in
weird things
case.
out there, but you have no idea what they are.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So if
Or you've
it's
been told that there are weird things out there, but you've never seen it.
Yeah.
if it's been nearly a day, I'm gonna get straight on this. I'm gonna put my coffee down, get in like an Uber.
Well, no, we got a van, so
We got a van?
we'll all head north together. Yeah,
Great.
we'll cross into Iowa together. But we'll head to Buff. We'll head to
Yep.
to Buff Creek.
I'm
ASAP.
happy to get on the road straight away.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so go ahead and give me that criminology.
39 under 50.
Okay. So Ray's Bar and Grill has come up in numerous cases as a place where people, biker gangs, and especially there are biker gangs connected with human trafficking that has popped up. Yet federal authorities have had very little success in building cases against them. They seem to indicate that there is little interest in local authorities or in the regional authorities. They're not exactly sure, but they just hadn't had much luck with that. But you do get some names of people that are people of interest that you could run down if you want to find out more about these traffickers and just in general. But like that sort of like that Ray's Bar and Grill in particular is a hotbed of criminal activity. So that's what you get with that, with your basic background check on the bar. Let's see here. Is anybody else on the drive up going to be doing any research? If not, we can just cut to the bar. I'd say, what time of day do you want to get there?
Most of my skills are making living things dead related.
Oh wait, there's one other thing too. You do have Peter's cell phone number. Does anyone have SIGINT?
I do not.
I actually do.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll go ahead and give a second check. Unless Maddy's is
Nope.
better than mine.
I have 0.
You have 0? Cool.
What's computer?
Hell no. Man, my dice are rolling high today.
So you can't. You are unable to triangulate its last known position, but it was deactivated 3 weeks ago in the county. So
Relatively new.
yeah. So, but you cannot get like the last known fix on it with the failure. But you do know it was like 22 days ago.
Okay.
So quite some time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mention that.
Yeah. That's fair.
Confidence riding high.
I'll tell you the other thing is you do remember the face of the person who offered Peter the job.
Okay.
You don't know what name.
What did they look like?
The name, scuzzy looking guy, looked definitely like a biker.
Okay.
He said his name was Frank, but you know.
Okay.
Could you sketch it out and then we take it to the bar and be like, you seen this dude?
If you make an
Anyone draw?
I have 20 and up.
I would.
Amazing.
Have you seen the stick figure man?
Actually, if you make like an alertness check, you could like look since Agent Tara here pulled up list of known traffickers or people of interest. You could look basically.
That's a 38 under 70. So
Okay.
yeah.
So it takes you a few hours to do that, but there is a Gordon Graham who is multiple arrests and a couple of convictions for assault, weapons possessions, drug charges, all kinds of stuff. And he is definitely the guy who offered you a job. He's somewhere around here. But yeah. So yeah, so you have a name now.
Yep. Cool.
You could. So off the top of the head, all of you know you could stake out the bar and wait for Gordon to show up, or you could go to the bartender directly and interview them, or you could just start looking for Gordon directly. Let's see here. Yeah,
I think I would probably feel more comfortable staking the place out.
Okay.
I don't know.
If it's a missing persons case, then we gotta do this as quick as possible if we want to hope to get them back alive.
That's fair. That's true. But we also don't want to rabbit the individuals, so maybe we'll split hairs. You go, knock on some doors, see what we can see, and I'll go case out the bar and watch for anything that's happening. I'd say we get there at evening. When the bar's actually going to be hopping. It's about time we get into Buff Creek.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to chase down Gordon, that would be a bureaucracy check to find out, or criminology, to generate some leads about where you could find him directly.
My criminology is 10 higher, so I'll use that.
Okay.
That's 83. That's not gonna...
Unfortunately, this is a state thing, so you do find out that he is on parole, but you don't get access to his parole data because that's a state thing, and you're fed, and Iowa state government doesn't want to deal with it. Yeah. Or you're unable to cut that red tape in a timely manner.
Yeah, fair.
You do get his parole officer's name. He is in another town. His name is Francis Tucker. Francis is in nearby small town called Augusta. He's not in Buff Creek, so what's in the same county?
Well, maybe if I follow this guy down, he might have some info about where it'd be. If anyone's going to know, it would be his parole officer, unless he's a very good liar.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you take McGurk with you, just in case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say you have two vehicles, or you can get two vehicles. So you have the van and a sedan.
Sure.
So you two head off to Augusta, and you two are staking out the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a stealth check, see if I can.
Okay.
See if I can blend. I tell you what, even with my best skill, I can't make a roll tonight.
Okay.
74 over 70.
You look like you're the village people.
You seem distracted. But you seem
I'm wearing name brand Harley, Harley, leather jacket, or vest.
It's still new enough, it's holding its shape around you.
Yeah,
3%er, am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
High five.
1%er, actually.
Exactly. That's why he failed the test.
To our 1% listeners, don't come kill me. Just a dumb fat kid.
Okay, so you're not doing so well. But you're just kind of lingering there, and they have other people that are lingering and being weird. So as long as you don't do anything, you probably won't. It's not a crit failure. So
Yeah.
But it's not. Yeah. And also the guy Gordon have no idea who you are. So they won't recognize you. They won't recognize you. Yeah.
Can I do a Constitution check? To just be ordering shots, it's cool, but I'm leaving enough residue in each glass to pass it to Brianna to do some analyses, see if the bar's involved, there are spike.
Okay. All right, yeah,
Can I try that? Will you buy that bullshit, Ross?
Yeah.
Again, I got a 70, so I'll only fail by single digits instead of double on this stuff. 26 under 70. All right.
when it comes to drinking, you're set.
Yeah.
I love that you've gone, I want to start at that bottle, and then I want to make my way all the way across every single one of these bottles.
Well, again, at this point, everybody realizes I'm just some dentist's wife playing biker, so, I just fat bill roll and just start buying them.
Yes. Shots on me.
Yep.
Shot.
So So you two, we'll get back to you in a second.
Okay, cool.
As you two are having grand old time at the bar. Ray's Bar and Grill.
Government work.
Home of the poutine and fries.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus! No, Ross, how dare you? Well, you did mention body horror. Okay.
Oh god.
So they're looking pretty tempting now. That's all the shots. Meanwhile, you two get into Augusta. The two of you can smell in the air. There's a faint scent of manure, and there's a sign. The Augusta High School county champs, the football county champs, thanks to Augusta Farms for their support. A big sign with a pig on it, pig wearing a football helmet. So they're now
Heard about.
I bet it's some pig.
pig.
Bite your head off. Man.
So the two of you. Well, Francis Tucker, you have his office is closed by the time you get there because it's already like evening. 9 to 5 banker hours for the parole officer. So you have his phone number. You can get his cell phone number, no problem, if you want. And you have his home address, I would say, because you're FBI agent. It's not that hard to get.
Yep.
So if you wanted to go call him at home, or you can call him, or you can just go visit him at home if you want to talk to him tonight.
I would like to do the very polite thing of drive to his house.
Mm-hmm.
Call him, ask if I'm able to come over for a quick chat.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a couple of minutes, like 10, 15, staking out the house, seeing if he does anything. Because if he's also in on this, because it'd be weird for a parole officer not to see if your dude's doing some shady shit. If he's involved in it, he might try run, and that way we can follow him. So yeah, I want to call him, but I want to call him while I'm in front of the house.
Sure. You park in front of the house, kind of, not quite rural. I mean, the houses, it's more suburban rural, kind of that sort of divide. So white picket fence, very nice.
Yep.
But you call him, he's like, hello?
Hello, am I speaking to one Francis Tucker?
Yes?
Yes, hello, this is, Agent Bennett, from the FBI. I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time.
Yeah, did one of my guys do something?
I'm just wondering if I can, track down one of your, parole, attendees, whatever that's called.
Parolees, yeah.
Parolees, yeah, that's a word.
Who?
I'm gonna need all the information that you have on one Gordon Graham, and when did you last, have contact with him, sir?
Gordon Graham? What'd he do? He's.
I can't really share that information with you. It's an FBI matter. I really need to know the last time you've seen him, his location. This is a time critical.
You have human, right?
I probably should. Yeah, I do. I human well.
Thad, you can. I assume you're overhearing this too,
Yes.
so you can human if you have that.
I do not. I have it at 10.
Yeah, you may as well.
0.
Oh, so close.
84 over 60. Man, when you put a phone on speaker, it really crackles it up, and it's hard to get intonation from it. Damn.
For free, I'll tell you, he does sound nervous. But you can't be sure if it's nervous because oh shit, my job's at stake. Or, oh shit, they're on to us. So that it doesn't really. It's not very. You can't really. He might be legit. It may be legit. He may not be legit. He said. Hold on. You hear paper shuffling and the sound of a computer booting on. Sorry, I had to move some papers. I have to. I have this computer they gave us to do work from home for a while, and it was. I don't really use it.
CrimeNet.
So there's an awkward minute as his shitty work laptop boots up.
We can hear. I can hear it from here.
Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it from here. It says, yes, he is working for Agri-Transport. It's a food delivery shipping company. They have an office here in town. I can give you the number, but they're closed. I mean, right now. But Gordon's. He gives you Gordon's cell phone number that was forwarded. He's like, I saw him 2 weeks ago. He seemed fine. He seemed like he was, doing a regular, trying to leave the old life behind. What's he done? I thought he was going to be a success story.
Ooh.
I can't share details with you about this case. I'm very sorry. Thank you.
What was your badge number?
Click.
Yeah, just click. Absolutely.
Okay.
365.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to have eyes on him, or are either of you sneaking up close enough to the house to actually be watching through the windows, or are you just waiting outside?
Do you have sneak or anything?
I do have sneak.
I would, yeah.
Sure.
I think I'm just gonna look at Tom and just be like, give him the nod.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Sneaky boy.
Sneaky boy. You get to the window. You can see him. He is making. Give me an alertness check to see if you can eavesdrop on him. He is making he is talking on the phone, and he looks very worried.
44.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Look, I don't know. The FBI agent Tara Bennett was asking about Gordon. So what the fuck is going on? I don't look. You gotta. I don't know. Maybe did Gordon do something outside? Is he doing extracurriculars? What the fuck? You told me I'd be safe. This can't be traced back to me. I got a fucking family, man. Fuck.
You're not good at this.
Yeah.
I guess with the rolling a 2 on stealth, I miss. I'm just staring through the window.
Yeah, goddamn meme or something. So he says, okay, well, yeah, get back to him and find out what the fuck is going on. Why are the cops looking at him? Or, okay, yeah, no, that could work too. Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Do that. Okay, great. Yeah. As long as it doesn't get back to me, that's fine. Okay.
I can. Yes. Then back to the car.
Yeah, you don't hear his side of the episode.
No. And I info dump everything I just heard to you.
Okay.
Excellent.
We should probably report in with this.
Let's see here. Meanwhile, both of you can give me an alertness check.
All right.
You with a negative 10.
I was about to say, do I try and sneak this one past Ross?
Did he really drag me along here?
Yeah.
I'm the doctor.
19!
With the whole day in sipping water. No,
just for the Beverly. You're a normal.
You think I don't do this all the time?
I didn't make it.
Okay. So you're checking out the glasses surreptitiously, so you're not really focusing on Doc. But Beverly, you see Gordon walk in. He is. Your back is turned to him, but you see him through the bar mirror. And he goes off to a corner booth. Does not notice you. Does not seem to regard you with any. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Just keep watching.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just gonna keep up the shtick. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you switching to water? Or are you still taking shots?
No, I'll switch to water at this point. Yeah.
Coffee.
If she hasn't found anything yet,
you can give me medicine, I guess.
And then?
Yep.
All right, watch me roll an 81.
Okay.
73. We tried.
Yeah. So that's a failure, or is that a success? I don't know what your medicine is.
I'm sorry, it's at 80, so 73 would be a success.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, yeah, you're damn.
That's why I said 81.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. So you, as far as you can tell, without lab, there's no signs of tampering.
Okay, so no, we're hitting all that kind of shit.
As far as you can tell. I mean, you're checking this in a bar without, like, specialized equipment. So, basically, I mean, I say you might have, like, a swab, like one of those little...
Oh, so I'm in the bar with her.
I mean, how
I'm also dressed exactly like her. 100%. She and I are absolutely besties.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh, this is awful.
Yeah. So you're watching for a while, but then Gordon gets a call.
Mm-hmm.
Look, his face. You can give me a human roll.
Yep.
So can you. I mean, you
just squeaked it 54 under 60.
Okay. So he looks really worried. He got some really bad news.
Mm-hmm.
He's really pissed, and he storms out of the bar. At this point, I would say you've had enough time to text.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I text suspect located, acting disturbed. You question mark?
Yeah, info dump texting.
Yeah.
Everything that transpired.
I'll drive. You want me to drive while you text?
You absolutely need to drive. Yes,
Because we're not getting pulled over for that shit.
No.
Okay.
With the I know Gordon's number, obviously. Can I use bureaucracy to get someone in the FBI to just look up the phone records of Gordon to see who he called at that timestamp?
You can.
Alright.
Basically pulling a favor.
2.
Yeah, with a 2.
Yeah, someone owes me big.
Yeah, you get another number.
Cool.
It is a burner phone.
Alright, yep.
But that's a number you can eventually trace its geolocation, and burner phones you can trace to particular people if you have enough time. Someone at a gas station bought it, but like I think you still have to show ID usually to get a phone. Depends. I can't imagine they've changed that standard.
Yeah, especially in the era of all the spoofing and everything going on right now. I don't think it's gotten better. It's gotten worse.
We've never been safer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you can learn more about that phone number.
I will do that eventually once.
But you have a number.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've been too obnoxious to get away with trying to tail him, but can we stumble out drunk and try and get a read on what he's driving or whatever?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty. You don't even have to make a roll.
All right, cool. Yeah.
You get out. He's driving a car, just a beat up pickup truck, like a Ford Ranger or something like that. So like 10 years, like a pretty old one too. Like,
okay. Can I alert us to snag the plates on it?
Yeah. The plates would be a little harder.
Yes, especially at night and drunk. But with the 21, I definitely snag it. If you want to give me a penalty on that?
No. But even 21 definitely would succeed. So you get plate numbers, and you see he is heading in the direction of Augusta.
Okay. I text Thaddeus. Possible asset heading your way.
There's only one road between here and between Buff Creek and Augusta.
Prudent to get Tara to intercept? Question mark.
Right. So it's like detain.
Affirmative.
Okay. Give me a drive check.
Oh, I'm not a very good. Wait, what's your drive?
70?
Okay, tell you what. I'm going to pull over.
Yeah.
You're going to drive.
You're like, have you done texting yet? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of information. I'm now playing Candy Crush. Why? We got to get a dude. Like, oh, all right, yeah, pull over.
Yeah, because apparently you're also Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
I'm shooty bang bang.
God. Okay. All right, yep. Driving's never gone wrong.
Never.
17, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I saw the 7, I was like, fuck, which that's just
Oh, please don't be a 7, yep.
77 good. That one's funny. So, the two of you can both give me alertness checks as you're driving between here back to Buff Creek.
Yes, sir. 14.
87 over 70. I'm busy driving.
Now there's only one official road, but there are like dirt roads. I mean, there's farmland. So
There's farm roads.
yeah, there's farm roads. And
But it's Iowa. It's flat as fuck.
I'm just trying to like
It
connect
is-
my Bluetooth to get
I
some
can see
music
headlights
playing.
you can see from miles away.
Yeah, you're trying to get music playing because you're just driving at night.
Yeah, bored.
Flat for
was like-
farmland.
Wait, how does this work? No, I want this folder.
I was like, well, let's see. Like, we got right-wing radio. Lots of that.
You see headlights off in the distance, up to the side, south of the road,
like
off
up-
of farm roads.
Up ahead.
So you'd have to turn off, and they're probably like half a mile away from the main road. So they're just tiny little lights. So they're a ways off. So
Like, think you
How late at night is it?
it's probably at this point 9 o'clock, 9, 10, something like that.
How bright is it at
Oh, it's night.
night? All right, cool.
I'll say it's like spring, so like March, late March.
Yep.
So it's not like summer where it still gets dark.
It's dark. Got it. I want to follow the dirt road, but I also want to go like as little light as
Yeah,
possible.
you can turn your headlights off.
I'm just wondering. That's obviously another chair.
Yep.
All right.
Well, it depends on how, like, one, how close you want to get to the place before you turn the car off, and two, how fast you want to get there without.
Do they look like they're still moving?
It's hard to tell. You
Alright.
you didn't see it at all. You like it stopped behind some trees. They're like a little. There's a little copse of trees.
All right. So if the headlights have faded behind some trees, I want to go as fast as I can down the road until we see them again, and then I want to turn the lights off.
Okay.
Obviously, slow down after I've turned the lights off.
Yeah, give me a drive check.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a body too.
You can give me another alertness check there, Thad.
negative. 97.
Yes.
You've lost sight of them, and you think that you drove too far with your lights on. They may have spotted you. You're not sure.
Yep. So they've turned their lights off. Cool.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, just send. I'll send back. Like it's just like lost sight of target.
Yep.
All right. Well,
So, are you two staying in the car and waiting, or you you realize though, you're on the farm road back to the main road. If the person who pulled off, they're going to have to come through you to get back on the main road, or drive a ways around to get back onto the main road.
It might be good to stake out the night, like behind some bushes or something, if they're going to
Agreed.
come from a certain
Are you pulling
way on
off the farm road so that they can get past you? Or you're leaving the car there.
It would be like behind the bushes, see them pass, follow them immediately.
So I guess
Okay.
But
So
the sneaky way.
okay. So you,
I'm happy to. We could just roadblock if you feel that's more practical.
It might be good to see where he's actually.
What would the Dukes of Hazzard do?
Well, we're not gonna jump the car over him.
Doc, do you have drive, by the way?
Oh, I do, but I mean, it's 20.
Okay. Well, yeah, I assume you're driving to their location, or because you're in no condition to drive.
Yeah, I guess
I mean, what's
a
your
double
drive
D.
at? What?
my drive's at 40, so I assume you're going to
Yeah.
make it equivalent, if not worse than me.
Yeah, sure, right? You got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
All right, I guess I got like terrible eyesight.
You could just drive. You don't you only have to make drive checks if you're like Dukes of
Doing
Hazzard.
stupid shit.
If you're
or
doing something-
sneaking up on other
if
people
you're doing something
in a
cinematic.
car. Yeah. So you will get there. It's not that far. You'll get there pretty soon.
Don't make me strive to make a Dukes of Hazzard happen in your Delta Green game. I am a guest.
Look,
Hey, hey.
we've had.
I see
Dukes
the
of
look in
Hazzard
your
games
eyes. You do
before.
it. You do it.
We did it in Warhammer.
Yep. We do it. Yeah, it happens a surprising amount.
Okay,
or maybe not that surprising.
Screw the commissars.
Okay, so you're leaving the car on the road to block them in, or are you pulling off into the bushes?
Let's pull off. What do you think? Pull off.
Yeah, pull off into the bushes. I want you to keep an eye out if you can, because if I get the time, I would like to try and track down that burner phone, but I am very aware that this could I would have to like hang up at any moment, kind of thing. And I'll use bureaucracy for that because it makes way more sense than
you pull up in the bushes. You're still in the driver's seat, messing with your phone.
Yeah, so I'm just like, tap me when shit happens. I'm just gonna.
Are you also staying in the car, or are you getting out? It'll be easier to spot things out of the car.
I'll get out of the car.
Okay.
Just standing in the middle of the road. No one shall pass.
Now, you can just sort of crouch near the car, or you can make a sneak check to move up into the bushes a little bit and get a better view.
Tall sneak.
Okay.
Sneaky boy.
39, yes.
Okay. And what are you currently? Do you have a weapon in hand, or?
I say like, is I just have the standard 45.
Okay, just a handgun. All right.
A handgun good for shooting tires.
Okay.
Well, if I have 2 more bags, and it seems this one seems most appropriate.
Give me an alertness check. That is a crit failure.
I'm like, I love this.
Oh, yes. my baby. I'm going to do so much damage with this beauty. Just...
It's like I haven't had to change the design over 100 years. God, you are awesome.
What's sad is I see you doing it. You.
Clearly, I see fucking nothing.
I am glad that I'm too distracted to watch that happen. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got an outlook, dude.
Everyone else has let me down in my life.
It's you and me to the end, baby.
Why didn't you love me, mother?
And we made it. We made it, everybody. We made it. All the way.
It's a serious topic. We take it seriously here at RPPR.
Do not lick your firearms.
Oh, no.
How else am I going to explain an 88?
Oh.
You're just looking at the engraving. It's a really cool engraving. Having a flashback.
Well, actually, I don't really know if I did. There's a lot to my flashback to high school, I guess. I'll never be bullied again.
Give me your bureaucracy.
Yes.
Oh god, that was terrible.
It was very good.
89 over 40.
Amazing. Amazingly enough, it's hard to get that data when you're kind of in with
top
your phone.
Top tier operatives.
Yeah, I'm just like calling someone like, hey, Jimmy, I know it's bedtime. I don't care. Get on your laptop. No, get on your laptop. Fuck, come on, you owe me one.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Come on, be a dude.
You never had a 7-year tire life. Fuck off.
And a gunshot hits the windshield. Give me a sand check for Vamos.
Yeah.
Maddie was taking some beer there.
Well, did you wait for that moment?
Wow, all right, yeah. Yeah, cool.
How dare you, Ross?
It missed?
Yeah, it's fine. Where is my setter? There it is. 44. That's a critical success. I am very okay with this.
You're fine.
It's like, Tuesday.
Like, sorry, Jimmy, I gotta go.
I think it's more you just with the 44. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Jimmy, I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's very cool and collected.
I hear like, are you
like there's actually a part of you that kind of disassociates and just like that was a hand that was the sound of a handgun that can't pierce this windshield, not with one shot.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Yeah.
So
oh shit, that worked.
So Thad, you did hear you just see the muzzle flash, and you can tell it was a handgun, and you just instantly know that the shooter was belly crawling up there and just carefully took the time to aim, but was still dumb enough to try and use a handgun through a windshield to make a kill shot. So you're dealing with somebody who has not a pro like you, but hey, they have a gun and it's dark.
Yeah, not a pro like me.
Yeah. So you only saw the muzzle flash, so you have -20 to shoot them right now to make a snap return fire.
No, actually, I want to try to actually zero them.
All right, give me an alertness check. If you make it, you can instantly fire. If you fail, you'll have to spend the round just to look.
88 again.
No, you really like that gun. Like my beauty would have pierced that windshield.
Yeah, you just open fire.
Yep.
So I bother to roll?
Just empty the clip.
No. Yeah, no, you just fire once and just like, you sure you got them? But no, you just hit the dirt. So it's combat.
Jesus Christ, Dice.
You've suppressed all the ninjas, Tom. It's fine.
So we'll start with Agent Tara here.
You never know that.
I assume you drop down, so you're not in sight anymore.
I would be doing that crouching like as low as I can in the driver's seat. Like I've immediately like hit the thing to put the seat way far back, so I've got way more room to be ducked down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, I do have firearms.
Yeah,
That's
federal
nice.
agents always have firearms.
Yeah. Did I see where that came from?
It was in front of you somewhere, but you didn't. You because of the angle of the bolt hit the windshield, you did not see it. You were looking at your phone.
Yeah, I was looking at my phone.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you can peek and make an alertness check. You could get out of the car and move somewhere. But you don't. You know it's in front of you somewhere.
I'm gonna take the camera app on my phone, switch it to selfie mode, stick my hand up so I can try and see what's going on out there.
All right. I'll give you alertness at negative 20.
Because I'm still safe.
Everything's fine.
That is a 43 over 50.
With the penalty?
With the penalty.
Okay.
My alertness is 70. I'm alert.
You're very alert.
When I'm not on my phone.
You remember just switch on night sight mode because it's dark.
Yep,
I
got one of them fancy agent phones.
Yep. Yeah. And you do see the field is one shade of one shade, and there is a mass that is darker than the field that is human shaped, like someone lying down in the field in front of the car.
Great, right in front of the car, you say?
Yeah, but that's all. That's all you can do this round.
Yes.
So yeah, you could definitely gun the engines.
Yeah, that might be my plan.
It might be. Well, let's see what. So you gave away your position. So the shooter's going to get a shot at you. Now they have a penalty, but they roll an 11.
Ooh.
So
of course they did.
Yeah. Now, let's see here. So that is only going to be 4 points of damage, though, as you are winged by a bullet. Yeah. Good thing you have a physician with you.
It's me. I'm the girl.
Yeah. It's a real gunfight. What are you going to do?
Return fire, I guess.
The muzzle flash again. You can shoot without penalty this time.
55.
Was that a
out of 60?
All right.
Hey!
So you also get a crit.
Holy shit, man.
So roll 2d10.
6.
All right. They're not quite down, but you definitely put a bullet in them. And
which I love that it's like chaos and then 2 perfectly made shots.
Yeah. Yeah, you just dunk.
And we're like, respect.
New round. Now, if you want to gun the engine and drive over the person right in front of you, that would be a drive check at negative 20.
Yep, I can do that.
Yep.
Because
Maddy,
I knew where he was.
You need to commit violence now.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's been too long.
Now, so go ahead and make your roll.
That is 50 out of 50.
She's not lying. It's exactly 50.
It's a success. Yeah.
Yay!
Well, because you already took the penalty on.
Yeah, my drive was 70. My drive's 70.
They will get a dodge check because it's a car. And it's not bullet speed.
Well, maybe he just got wounded.
It's a hybrid car, so it didn't make an engine sound. So actually, it's kind of stealthy.
Death by Prius.
Well, unless he gets a crit, I don't think he can succeed because he only has base dodge, which is 30. So he
People
needs
keep rolling crits. I don't know.
Yeah. He does not get a crit.
Hey!
So,
do.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that's 10% lethality. So just roll percentiles. If you get under 10, he's just dead. If it's not, you just add the 2 dice together. So that's 15 damage.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah, cars hurt.
Yeah, he tries to roll out of the way, but
But he rolls right into the tire.
He rolls right into the tires. Yeah.
Yep.
He was distracted because he had just been shot.
We're gonna have to wash this rental, is what we're saying.
Oh, the undercarriage is fucked. So, Thad, you can give me an alertness check.
Maybe a sanity check to violence.
16.
Oh yeah, you too. You just killed someone.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you need to make it. Well, no, I think you're adapted to violence because you're I didn't put it on the sheet, but yeah.
Okay, we'll assume that.
And apparently I'm not okay with running someone over.
Okay. So, Thad, in the distance, by those trees,
It's like, I did that.
you see another
No sanity damage.
silhouette of a human watching you. Looks like they're aiming a gun, maybe at the car.
Gonna take one.
Yeah, they'll be -20. You're at a distance for a pistol.
All right.
The car is closer, so they're shooting. Anyways, go ahead and make a roll.
Yeah, okay, so that's a 40.
We're running over Cthulhu's.
I love it.
30!
All right, roll a d10.
I murdered the guy.
Yeah.
2. All right, you wing him. That throws
Essentially,
his aim off.
I'm really just trying to more throw him off his shot.
Yeah. And he misses. There's someone else shoots the car from the trees up ahead.
It's like, you're thirsty tonight.
So this round, you two will be able to act at the end of the round. So you'll two act at end. So you two, you get to act.
Just follow the sounds
of
gunshots.
I already know where Thad is standing, and I know the tree line.
Well, you know he was in the brush off to the side.
Yeah. I know the tree line where someone is shooting at him. Us.
At you.
It was at you.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Can I just put the car vaguely in a mid position so he has some cover, and I'm gonna duck down?
Yeah. You don't even have to make a roll for that.
Great. That is my action for that round, because I'm not about to drive the car into a tree.
Okay. The shooter's going to shoot at you. He has a 20% chance to hit you through the car.
Yep.
And he doesn't.
Yep. That's how car work.
Yep.
Good job, car.
We're not returning this rental. It's
it's going down a lake. Yeah.
Thank you, Toyota.
So Thad, the Agent Terra, gets the car up in front of you.
Can I sprint up to the car?
Yeah.
Keeping low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
using the car as cover.
Yeah, and now you can shoot back at without penalty.
All right,
because you've moved up.
So was that my round? Or?
No, you can shoot.
Okay,
you can move and shoot in the same round.
68. I just miss.
Yep. You hit the tree.
It's a fucking tree.
Yep. So Doc, you see there's just a gunfight up ahead.
Okay.
You're on the farm road leading in here.
Still driving the car, yes?
Yeah, you're in the van. You're driving the van.
Pardon me, van?
Yeah. So they're in a sedan. You see the sedan up ahead. You see there's a tree past the car where someone is shooting at the car. There's a dead body on the field.
And we see all this in their headlights.
Yeah, with the headlights. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Beverly as well sees this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the front. You're in shotgun. So
yeah.
So you're at the edge of the farm road, so you can move up to where the brush is for free, and that could just be your action. You don't have to make a check for anything. If you
all right, good enough for me.
All right, Bev, you're at the brush.
Okay.
So if you pop out of the car to shoot, you'll be at a -20 penalty with a handgun.
Right.
But you could move. You could sit in the car.
I'm going to move and get closer, being
okay.
Still down in the gas station coffee. So yeah, no, I'm just going to move up and get closer.
Okay, so you pop out of the van and you pop.
I am texting Tara asking for, because I assume he's the one doing the shooting, and try and get.
That's why you brought me.
Yeah, so you pop up. Basically, you sort of huddle up, and you're next to Thad now, and you're both taking cover in the sedan.
Okay.
So yeah, new round. Tara, are you you're still in the driver's seat. You're getting shot at.
Do I hear their car approaching?
Yep.
Do I know it's them?
You recognize the van.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay in the car. Can I call up Jimmy and see if his laptop's opened yet?
Your contact?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just... Just another bureaucracy check. Be like, oh, yeah, so, you know.
Hey,
like,
Jimmy, having a little ding-dong here.
Yeah, about the thing.
About the thing, yeah.
24.
All right. So, Jimmy's like, I hear some loud sounds. What's going on out there?
Movies, you know, they're just
It's a raid.
someone, the neighbor in the hotel. It's
We're in
real
Iowa.
loud here.
Cows are mating all the time. Disgusting.
Thin walls, you know how it be. So anyway,
So rude.
about this burner phone.
So you'll start getting information.
As I'm like hauled up as low as I can
Yeah.
in the car. Yeah.
Ted, you'll get the first shot, then the shooter, and then Bev.
All right, here we go. 32, yes.
All right, roll damage.
9.
All right, falls down. Fight's over.
like, that's right.
You didn't go crazy or nothing.
I'm just like, it's fine. It's like, I was like, also, ow.
Do we have a doctor? Yeah.
Actually, first I want to check both bodies.
All right, so you head up to the tree, and you actually see 3. There are a total of 3 bodies, actually. 2 people you don't recognize, and Gordon. Gordon has been shot in the back of the head.
Oh.
Like,
Whoopsies.
Yep. But you have 2 new people that are like, where the fuck were they? They were obviously, yeah.
right. Well, now that I
They're
see,
quite dead now.
now that the handlers arrived,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like, there was an incident.
Noted.
I immediately apply first aid.
What happened to
It's like,
to detain?
You yell from the car, is it over? Yeah, cool. All right, good, cool. Yeah, no, Jimmy, so what I need is...
it's like, it's been a weird night. It's fine. So was Gordon the one we were... It's like, target is dead, shot in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. Was it you that did it?
It's like, no.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me that first aid or medicine. Whatever's out.
Right, bag him up and get him in the van.
I make him worse. I goofed this.
Yeah, you take a point of damage.
I was so excited to finally get the hang out with my best girlfriend. That I'm just having so much fun being out here. A field operation at long last. I was finally summoned.
Oh,
I
God.
was like, son of a bitch.
Just rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, the leather suits really make it hard to move your arms.
Give me one more check, you can reverse that point of damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, definitely help, not hurt.
Reverse first aid.
Abort. Here
I'm taking those kisses back.
comes the 99.
All
It's
right.
an 8.
That's
It's
all
an
I
8. Oh, it's an odd 8.
Fuck, I thought that was
I thought it
88.
was 8 too. I was like 88.
Oh no.
So you healed that 1 point of damage, and you're no longer bleeding.
Okay, can I get the rest looked at by somebody else later?
Nope.
Somebody else. There's no one else here, Thomas.
You're just gonna have to heal normally. That's how. Yeah, it sucks getting shot. It takes time. Yeah. So you have 2 new bodies. You can grab their wallets and phones.
Do we have body bags?
I don't know, Doc. Do you have body bags? I don't think you do.
I don't think you brought that in your kit.
Do I have like a list of items I bring?
No, I would say you would not have
Well,
that if you're a forensics person.
Okay, well, if I was
Wait, do you have
expecting, like,
forensics?
I can have
Forensics.
I do. I have forensics for some reason.
I have it at 50.
Okay, yeah, then you would have body bags.
Oh yeah, no, I've always got them on me. Yeah, no
Like,
worries.
good. Let's get like we want Gordon bagged up too.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
So
there are 2 other vehicles out here too. One is
okay.
Gordon's truck, and then there's the other vehicle that the other 2 men must have shown.
I'm going to do criminology, go exploit it. Do sensitive site exploitation.
Sure.
I squeak it, but I do make that 61 under 70.
Yay.
Why are the dice so high today?
Okay. There's shovels in this other vehicle. It's another truck.
Oh, they were preparing first.
They were
going to dig some graves.
They clearly decided Gordon was a loose end, and there's actually a pit not too far away, a shallow grave. So they were going to silence Gordon.
Awesome.
And
Tara,
yeah,
be a dear and get some identification on those other 2.
Yeah, you do get some identification with your criminology check. you find some parking permits for Augusta Farms. So employee parking permits.
Okay.
So
They sponsor the local high school football team.
Monsters.
What?
Wait. Well, they'll make the most powerful people in this area.
We're talking to 10 shot Beverly. Okay? This is 10 vodka Beverly.
Yeah. So the three of so you all load the bodies into the van, grab their guns, anything else you could find, and you. But there's 2 other vehicles there. Are you just leaving the vehicles there?
So, like, we've already bagged up these dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Want me to set the vehicles on fire?
No.
Is it, excuse me. Is there a skill that I could use to like look at these bodies and like try to like extrapolate some information? Like, oh, clearly this guy got a syringe in the neck or something.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Medicine and forensics would both give you information.
Okay.
You just need you need space and time to do that.
So let's get back to like our.
Well, you don't have a warehouse to do this. You have a hotel room. You may not want to do an illicit autopsy in a hotel room.
We'll just leave with a good tip.
Not anymore.
$20.
They've seen worse.
Bureaucracy.
Well, the question is, what are you guys going to also grab each of you drive one of the other 2 cars here so you can get rid of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now you made your criminology check, so I say you know that there is a nearby body of water you can drive the cars into at separate places.
Once again, Tuesday.
Yeah. So
how you doing with this guy?
So basically, all of you are it is
We don't-
dawn by the time you're done, but it was a farm field. Some people may have heard some gunshots in the distance, but nobody.
This is Iowa. So.
This is Iowa. It's farmland. It's not entirely unprecedented. No one saw a thing.
Looks like forces beyond our understanding are having at it again.
Officer, there was no gunshots last night. I'm worried.
So someone can give me a bureaucracy check to secure a building in which to do illicit autopsies.
What are you at, Maddy?
40.
I got 50.
All right, go.
Yes.
I'm a doctor and a bureaucrat.
And I was like, I've got friends in high places.
A solid 9.
Yeah, he does.
Very nice.
Body shop or something.
No, they're literally a self-storage facility. You get a
it's been a while since we did.
It's an extra large place that you can back a van into. And you can get some tarps and just clean it before you're done. So yeah,
hip hop hooray!
Yeah. So you're all exhausted. If all of you don't go to sleep now and just spend the day sleeping, you're going to lose willpower. So you can choose to lose willpower and keep working.
I'm shot, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Did
I'll sleep in the back of the van.
Jimmy give me
All right.
any information?
Yes, he did. Sorry.
Come on, Jimmy.
I'm still no. You gotta hit the windows. No, do not upgrade the. No, don't upgrade the operating system. No. Oh,
how are you employed?
So Jimmy's unable to get identifying info, but he does get the last geo ping of that cell phone, which is puts it between 3 cell phone towers that are in Augusta.
Yep.
And the center of that place would be the farm, Augusta Farms.
All right. I'm gonna info dump that to everyone and be like, we're trying to get on a farm, a property we don't know, we don't have schematics for. Do we have schematics for that? Is there a property or anything like that I
farm? Yeah, you can research that.
We have maybe got schematics.
Well, you'll have to make checks. But
yes. We gotta get a small rest here. I know it's a missing persons case, but we're all gonna be running burnt out. We've had a hard night.
You've also covered up a murder.
One of us has been shot.
Well, you've covered up technically 3 murders.
Officer-involved shootings, not murders.
Okay.
Well, 2 officer-involved shootings, 1 murder, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, they're all murders if you don't report them.
I never murder anyone.
But no, we need to get some rest because also infiltrating at daylight is just going to help us dramatically.
Yeah, I'll get food delivered on the agency's dime. You all get some Z's.
Yeah. Before I go to bed, I will do a quick bureaucracy check to see if I can get the schematics for that farm.
Oh, no, that'll take a while.
Oh, I will do that in the morning. Fuck that.
Well, it
I'm
is the
going to
morning.
bed.
Like, you've been working.
I'll do it after my nap.
Yep, basically.
I do my best work at night anyway.
Basically, you're going to have to go to, like, you can't just do it entirely on. You have to go to, like, county archives and stuff like that.
Ugh.
Oh, actual work.
Yeah, so that's why it'll take hours.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go to bed.
All right. So you go to bed. You go to bed.
Day drinking. I go to bed.
Okay.
I do my best work, just sleep deprived and drunk.
Like my mom.
You get some dry ice for the bodies or whatever you can get at the gas station to keep the bodies cool.
Like,
Cool.
wow,
As hell, we clear the ice.
It's like, wow, you got a lot of bait and tackle and fish.
You get 3 cocaine bodies in a storage facility.
Is it an air-conditioned storage facility?
Oh. Not here.
Not a big place. Not something you could back a van into. Yeah.
Oh.
So you're sleeping. Are you? You're all sleeping.
I'll sleep as well.
All right.
Yes.
So you all have some restful sleep or rest. I don't know. How is your sleep, Dad?
Perfect.
All
I
right.
love it. I mean, it's a little achy, but
Okay. Yeah.
but yeah, that like the shit I just did. Like I said, no, that's Monday.
What would you roll to sleep well?
Yeah, this is entirely role playing.
You can sleep without consequence in Delta Green.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. I honestly, like, if I'm in your device, I sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
I think the way that I've rolled and the way that I've handled things, I sleep well. This was another day for me. I'm just like, yep. So anyway, Jimmy, so what's like, yeah.
Well, someone was stupid enough to fire bullets at me.
Yeah. All right. And Doc, how about you? How does your character sleep?
Well,
Well, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
why would I handicap myself?
All right.
I want to kick this pig thing's ass. that I don't know about. That I don't know about.
Hey, you got to like see someone take a shit ton of shots, and that was fascinating. You're like, man, I've had a good day and made some new friends.
Beverly has 6 personalities.
Bev, how do you sleep? Trick question. You don't sleep well.
I was about to say, I don't feel like I get to sleep well here.
Yeah,
but
give me a sand check.
yay.
Everything's fine.
Did you just relive the dream again?
Okay. Yeah, you cannot sleep well. There is.
This monster's nearby.
There you feel a presence nearby, and you feel something inside you. Not the alcohol, something else, something monstrous, something unnatural within you. You are something poisoned you, something that's the only thought you can have.
It was the Malort.
Something there is an evil cancerous presence just rotting in your body. And you wake up in a cold sweat. Yeah. You have visions of a giant maw just eating and consuming flesh, and you don't know if you're the one being eaten or you're the one eating. It's not great. Lose 1 sand.
I don't need these anyways.
How about 1 and 1 willpower?
Oof.
Oh, come on.
Yep. It's not great. It is now late afternoon by the time all of you awaken from your naps because you had a really big night.
It was eventful.
It was quite eventful. So Doc, I assume you're heading to the storage facility to examine the bodies.
Not alone.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right.
I know I'm in it. You die if you're alone.
Fair enough. Who's going to go with the Doc?
I wouldn't mind looking into getting a vague plan of the farm if possible.
You do have a couple hours to do that.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do that if I go with a doc.
Okay. So you start working out. We'll get to that in a second.
Stop working out.
Let me go with you.
If you are not better placed elsewhere, then yes, I will go by myself if everyone else is better served doing their own thing.
I'm not an investigator.
He's a shooter. Yeah.
I just don't want one of these things to fly out of the body bag and then I got a boss battle or something.
If you say that, understandable.
Yeah. All right, so Thad heads out with the doc to the storage facility to examine the evidence. And Beverly, what are you going to be doing?
Fuck, honestly, I don't know. It feels like we kind of got stuff covered, so maybe I'll just help Tara.
Okay.
Yeah, that gives me a
All right.
bonus.
Both. Yeah, exactly. You would get a plus 10 bonus on bureaucry.
Go
Cool.
back to
I'm
the
now
bar
at
and keep doing
50.
shots. I mean, you got to.
Shot.
You can be the fun grandma.
I'm not that old. I'm 48. Come on. I'm
Yeah,
in
kid's real young.
prime cougar territory.
That's an 89 over 50.
Rower. Sake.
Yeah, the documents are not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, weird.
So
I'm just like on retail.com looking for it. Like, it doesn't exist.
now you do have 2 hours left of daylight before the county archives closes. They're in this town, Buff Creek, and you could talk if you can persuade the clerk to help you. You could get some traction.
Persuade. Do I have persuade?
I think you should.
I have it at 50.
Yep.
What's your persuade?
40.
Alrighty.
But you can give that plus 10.
I'm a cracked
Well, get some
CIA
drinks.
agent.
Hey,
I'm
get-
very
hey,
persuasive.
Yeah.
Get some drinks in you. You can raise that.
Oh,
to 10.
yeah. Can we take them to a bar and impress them without shot taking them?
Can we get him drunk to defeat Cthulhu? Tell me yes or no.
I'm happy.
Yeah, he's going to give you a plus 10. So
Yes,
yeah, go for it. 'cause that would be a
I'm happy to.
60's close, I guess.
We're knocking on doors and be like, yo, what up? Where's
No,
the
just
file?
talking to this one person. You see the name of the person is Allison Pope. That is the county clerk. And you need to get her help.
Alrighty.
You want to do something illegal?
Yes.
God, alright. That is a 50, which out of 60 with a 10% bonus, so...
So what is your angle? Are you flashing the badge, or are you just like, you don't have to be a cop to get these. They're open to the public. They're supposed to be.
I am, 35 and you're 40-something?
Yeah.
We are researching agricultural techniques within the local area and rural communities.
18th century Prussian agricultural equipment.
This is, I assume, because it's Iowa, it's very run down. It's been there for a long time, and
Oh no, Augusta Farms is doing quite well.
it's doing quite well. Let's see.
They've really had a boom in the last 5 years. They switched on that organic, very sustainable pigs. So,
Oh, fantastic! See, this is exactly why we're doing this
Very
research.
gourmet
Is we want to take that stereotypical idea from people, and we want to go to the down the road farms and everything, not the ones that everyone knows, the steakhouses and all that. We just want to compile enough data for this paper that Phyllis here is writing. It's going to be So we've been working on this for years.
oh wow, yeah. I mean, we've had so many investors ask about the farms that I'm not surprised, or people thinking about investing. I'm not surprised academia is looking into it here. Here's what we have on record for them, that's really cool. But yeah, they're the pride of the county. They've really turned the business around with this with their food.
Yeah, no, that's great. I see the sign. They support the local high school football team.
Oh yeah, you got to have local pride. Yeah.
Yeah, go state. Yes.
We're happy to help out.
Fantastic. Thank you.
As long as you're not one of those PETA people.
Oh, no.
Oh, screw those assholes.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss
Pull out a
Walker.
Slim Jim.
There you go. Which technically, I don't know if it's.
I don't know if you've seen my friend's leather jacket.
Yes. God, Harley Davidson's so fucked up these days. I'll bet it's faux.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
So you have the plans, the overall layout of the facility. It is a sprawling pig farm.
Yep.
Many acres of buildings. So none of you. I mean, you can try to analyze it with particular skills, but
I mean, I could tell you where we need to plant the explosives when we blow this place up later.
well, I mean, you would need like a fucking. You need a lot of explosives. This is like I said, acres of land and multiple buildings. Like
I got a guy.
I have 30 in navigate.
Yeah, I have a 20 in
Well,
pilot
it depends
for
on
some
like
reason.
what you're trying to figure, what information, what questions are you trying to answer with this information?
Spent a lot of time looking at the Lord of the Rings maps.
If they were to kidnap somebody, where would they take them? Where?
All right,
What
criminology.
facility seems like the most useful for human trafficking?
Okay, that's criminology.
All right. I do that. Okay.
Now you, of course, you have a unique perspective on that.
Yes.
You saw what the building looked like. You could try and place it. Yeah.
Yeah. 65. I'm like, all right. So we need somewhere with like close access to water. Not going to be too close to the animals. It's going to like.
Yeah.
I do know that.
I make my own check, yes.
Okay. So this will take you some time to research, but you're looking at it just from a standard point of view, and you're looking at it from the nightmare vision that you've had. Also, you can give me an idea check,
Ooh.
which is
Get a
intelligence
clue.
times 5.
Get a clue.
Okay. That's actually something I'm great at. Watch me fail. 13, I actually don't. Yay!
Make a sand check.
Yay!
Yay!
Madness!
I make that too. Ha! Hot 4 under 43.
You remember going out with dinner to a fancy restaurant the night you had your vision with your husband, and the waiter talked about how they had a new supplier for their meats, a very high-end organic farmer.
I pulled my hunting roller out and put it in my mouth.
Slim Jim, I know you're pure.
So,
Yay. Soylent Green is people.
Yay!
you're sure your husband had the same meal. He also had the meat, but he clearly didn't have any visions.
Yes.
But you did. Your idea check. Did you make your sand check?
I did, actually. Odd 4 under 43.
All right, so you don't lose any sand, but you realize, what if I eat the meat again?
Ooh.
Right. Where's the nearest local restaurant?
Yeah. So
I'm going to go pick up food for everybody.
For research.
I'm going to find a real good in-character reason to refuse you. Because Brianna trusts Beverly.
So do I.
Oh, no. Y'all get McDonald's.
Hey, backers!
Brianna, you can go ahead and roll medicine to investigate the bodies.
We shall.
Okay.
Don't crit fail.
42. That certainly beats 80, yes.
Okay. There's no obvious abnormalities on any of the bodies.
Exactly.
One of them does have a weird symbol as a tattoo on their right over their heart.
Right over the heart.
Yeah. If you have a cult, or you could try and identify.
Cult.
I have it at 10, but I'm not there. Oh, wait, no, I am there.
So I had the bare minimum on that. Does
Okay.
it hurt the check?
Can we both?
Huh? You can, if you have at least a 1% in skill, you can make the check.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I just don't want to fail it. You're like, oh, you go crazy because you
No.
thought the scar was.
No.
Nope.
Just so
I
you know.
have 30 in that.
I do not.
Weird.
Okay. But you're not there yet. So you.
Wait, I know.
Yeah.
And then send it.
So that's one thing, and you don't recognize the symbol.
Okay, I'll send it to them.
Okay. So their cause of death is pretty obvious. Gunshots.
Lead
all of
poisoning.
them. Yeah, lead poisoning.
So their eyes don't look weird at all?
No, they look.
Okay.
They look based on
You sound disappointed. God, there's nothing weird about
signs
this.
of habitual drug use in all three.
I mean, I would cut their brains open and look at the canarium to look. But that's like level 11 crazy batshit thing. My gal's not that crazy.
Yeah. So, signs of habitual drug use, hard lives, lots of physical labor. You could tell they've been on an industrial farm in the near recent past, just from how their clothes smell and what's on them. What else do you want to figure out about them?
Who's there with me? McGurk?
Yeah.
McGurk, can you summon your mental reserves and try to see any blind spots that I'm missing?
Sure.
Okay.
What would he roll in that regard?
I don't know. I like an idea check, I guess.
Make him do an idea check.
Okay.
All right.
And if he has a really bad idea, make him go crazy.
55.
No, Chris. The way it works in Delta Green is you make the check and then you go crazy.
Oh.
If you fail the check, you don't figure anything out, and you're just
if you fail the check, you don't go crazy, guaranteed.
So,
Well, it depends on the kind of check.
So 55.
Okay.
And 47.
Okay.
All right.
What
does McGurk see?
Yeah, what does McGurk see? So
You tell me, man. I'm just looking.
Well, I mean, the body, clearly these were, what you realize these are low-level flunkies who weren't connected too closely to the
Thugs.
thing. Yeah, they were, gophers, basically, and murder gophers. So
I've killed a number of them before.
But their phones and wallets are probably more useful to you. Well, the main thing you need to realize now is you need to get rid of these bodies, because these are 3 murdered people. And you're so you might want to start worrying about how to get rid of them.
Wait, did we already?
Our supposed government authority doesn't shield us from any sort of scrutiny.
Well, you have
best we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, right. You are part of a covert government program, as far as you know. I don't know what Beverly has told you exactly. So Beverly, what is their? Have you told them what their remit is in terms of authority?
I'm clearly okay with dealing with dead bodies.
Yeah. We work for a conglomeration of a variety of government entities that are not officially recognized on the bookkeeping. You're designated OGA.
Disney and John Deere.
Other government agencies, yes.
Can I just can we just get some 55-gallon drums?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We have to discuss the disposal of the body?
You don't have to, we don't have to go into explicit detail, but are you just going to cut up and get rid of the bodies? You're a doctor and you're special forces. You know how to do this. The question is, are you going to spend the time to do this? It's going to take you.
I'm going to get permission first from the mission driver before I do it.
Okay.
I contact Beverly.
I'm ready to go shopping for 55-gallon drums and saws.
Okay.
Do you want to melt these fuckers?
What'd you discover?
I did not discover anything and had a second set of eyes with me. Unfortunately, McGurk did not find anything either.
Yeah, make him disappear.
Okay.
You do see the tattoo, though.
I sent pictures of it.
Yeah, the tattoo, you can make an occult check.
Hey!
But you already recognize it because you've seen it before.
88. I have no fucking clue.
Maddy, I thought you were cool. I thought you'd go to the loony bin with me. I thought you didn't give a fuck.
So he's like, wait.
I was like, yeah, that's cool. What's the artist? I've been thinking to get into ink.
Rainforest Cafe?
So, Beverly, your heart sinks because that is the symbol of the black goat on his heart.
Yay.
Yep. The goat with 1,000 young.
Brianna. Hydrochloric acid. No remains. None. Nothing.
All right. I'll yank the teeth out before we do that and all everything.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like full disappear.
Yes.
You two don't have to roll anything, but you will have to make you'll have to make a violence check.
Violence check. Okay.
Sand check. So
sand check. Okay.
Yeah, 4 violence.
It was 22.
Crit 6.
I always wanted to do this. Yes.
Oh wait, do I get like super smart? And they get like really unscared?
Is it the hardwood saw? Yes.
I become super sane. Oh man, come on.
You're totally fine with this. You have no penalty.
I was like, first time. You never forget.
I am so full of myself. I know there's nothing wrong with these bodies. Everyone else is crazy.
It's like, hey, you never forget your first time.
I love my job.
Yeah. It's like,
Super sane. Okay.
Oh, say, can you see?
So what you see, also looking at the plans, there's no building that matches your memory of it, but there are 3 places where there's a suspicious, like, just nothing's built here. Like, perhaps this is a building not on the official plans. So there's 3 spots you can check out. And if you see, you're pretty sure if you see it in person, you'll, like, that's the place.
Oh.
So, but there's 3 suspicious sort of voids in the plans where, like, why wouldn't they build here? Like,
yeah. So that I'm actually going to point out to Tara and just be like, yeah, this is very suspicious. I think we need to try and get a warrant to try and see what this is. This doesn't make sense logically at all.
No, absolutely. If they're doing shady shit like human trafficking, it makes sense to keep that building off of the records.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you have law?
I should have law. Okay. I have law at 30.
Okay.
I am a lawman as well.
Yes.
If you want to get a warrant, you need to build a case. To build a case, you need to pick who are you investigating, and you have to go to a judge and tell them they did this, and here's my evidence for this, and this is why I need to search this thing to find the rest of this evidence. So, you don't have any of that right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I can bullshit that, right, though?
Well, we can't, except all the locals have been completely and utterly uncooperative.
I like gambling, too. But
that's probably just going to turn them on to us.
All right, so what if...
Instead, I pivot. I need an ingress plan. Covert onto this property.
Like,
you do have their...
I guess you could go like, I'm investigating Benjamin Franklin.
I will say the 2 dead men both had IDs as well. Augusta Farms IDs.
All right.
On parking permits.
So yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't mention the people we murdered.
No. In fact, I'm going to hand that over to him to friggin' fake them for, I don't know.
Military science, based on that.
Yeah.
What is the total information on these Augusta Farm IDs? Do we have dates of birth?
No,
just their name and the picture.
Name, picture, and ID number.
Cut the pictures out. Slide in yours, and I don't know. You want this one, Maddie? You want me to go in? What do you want? Actually, no. I need to go.
Yeah, no. I prefer you to go in.
No, you need to come.
Oh yeah, no.
You're doing this.
You got this. You've got more of an idea of what's going on. I'm more like handcuffed by my law.
And so, you have the lead of 3 spots in the farm that you want to check out.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have another lead. Remember, the meat. So if you want to try that.
Yes, I'm going to go do that now.
Okay. There is a local upscale by Iowa standards bistro that has a Augusta Farm meat.
I ordered the charcuterie.
Mm-hmm.
And a bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
And a bourbon chaser.
Mm-hmm.
A shot of bourbon.
Iowa's not that bad, Jesus.
We
have heroin.
Honestly, the best cheese comes from Iowa, so
Aww.
Not kidding.
So you eat it; it's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you remember that what triggers when you went to sleep that night. So if you eat that, that's that. If it follows the same logic.
Yep. So I head home and pop a couple of Tylenol PMs along with one more bourbon.
Okay. So you can spend this time finishing up getting rid of the bodies. Yep. And let's see here. Thad, you have military science?
I do.
All right. You can give me a roll to figure out a plan of ingress.
23.
23. That's very good.
There's like, oh yeah, we can assault this. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's not a hardened facility by any stretch of the imagination. There are a couple of problems. There's some, if you want to like sneak in without going through the employee access, you'll have to go through a fence, but you can get bolt cutters, so that's not a problem.
It's not electrified or anything.
Not according to plans.
We should probably check that at some point.
That would probably be really expensive because it's a very large facility. The main thing is the best way to sneak in without being seen by people is to go through basically the irrigation areas, the sort of like the ponds that they've set up. you'll have to wade through them, and that's where like industrial waste is dumped and stuff like that.
Or the meat chutes. I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah. So basically, you pick your problem. You want to deal with employees nearby that you have to sneak by, or do you want to have to wade through industrial waste in order to sneak in?
Frankly, I'm more like we could just kill the employees.
Well, it is. You estimate there's probably like between 500 and 2,000 employees there at any given time.
Okay, I was about to say, would someone like just distracting the employees work? But that's too many.
It
employees.
is a massive facility. It is.
Well, I guess there's we always
the other way is to get in to go undercover as employees with badges.
We could always call in a Moab, I guess.
I would. You cannot call in a Moab.
I mean, I could. I'd be denied. I could make the call.
You could make the call,
like,
and then they'll stop taking your
or just
calls.
say like, or just say like, look, it's
Block
like,
number.
it's like, Fat. We've been through this. Like, I'm just asking.
You can't.
Have you seen my gun?
You can't launch airstrikes in Iowa. They voted for a larger defense budget, all right? Like we can't,
well, shit, they're immune.
That. Yeah.
They're immune. All right. Never mind then.
Yeah. Maybe California. But we'll talk.
How bad of a bureaucracy bullshit spin do I need to get the Iowa Air National Guard to do a training incident over this area?
That would be very hard.
Can I help?
That would be very hard.
Can we try?
It's like the bomb got away from me.
That would
it
does happen. That would honestly be pretty hilarious.
There's one other. Well, with your successful plan, there's one other way. So you can sneak in as an employee because you have 2 badges.
Yes.
They're probably not. There's hundreds of people, so it's easy to blend in. The second one is to sneak in hard. Infiltration
Through the waste pools.
Through the waste pools or near areas where employees are working. So it's basically make stealth checks or or basically make con 5 checks to deal with the waste. Or, if you can't like exactly put on hazmat gear because bright yellow is going to be noticeable.
My stealth is 10,
but there
my con
is
60.
a third approach.
Tell me of this third approach.
Yes. Just 30.
Gordon worked for a company that does business, agro-transport, and you have his employee ID, and they make deliveries to and from this Augusta Farms. So you could use a Gordon's ID to get access to one of those trucks and just drive into the loading docks and put whatever you want in that truck.
I like it.
That's a good plan.
That sounds easier.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
So,
let's do it.
I love when the GM leads us.
I'm just giving you options.
There's this terrible option. This terrible option of the thing you should do.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't want to jump from Mars orbit in that one.
Yeah,
well, should we?
We can't litigate games outside this particular universe.
Or can we?
All right. Should we stagger it? Because we know that space, but we don't actually know for sure
which of those 3 areas.
Yeah, which of those 3 areas. So I could go in and try and identify it, and then you guys can come in the second wave in the van after I've marked the correct target.
Actually, if you feel like you have more intel than us,
but I'm just saying, with the employee pass and my stats, I actually like that idea. But
it doesn't make sense for all 4 of us to sneak in if we don't know where we're trying to get to.
We don't have to wander around with Ross trying to bullshit random encounters for us till we figure out where we actually need to.
Well, if we all need to sneak in, my score tops out at 30. Is there anything I could do to bolster that?
No, you're going in the back of the van. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, I don't. Okay, yeah.
Shut up and get in the van.
Put the doctor in the trunk.
You got it. You're in the trunk. That's exactly
just shut the fuck up and you'll be fine.
So, but before any of that,
without any of that, I am going to blackout.
You are going to, you definitely. It's another vision of another person being murdered, and this time it is someone who failed. Someone who knew too much. So this person's name is Pat Holloway, and Pat was someone who raised questions about making deals with traffickers. Pat had a problem with that. Thought that and they there was actually
that was the pig demon. He's here too.
Mr. Clayton, the owner of the farms, expressly said, "No, we will stick with our deals with these criminals because it helps us." And Pat didn't trust them; thought they would cost too much. And Mr. Clayton decided, Pat needs to shut the fuck up. And, so you experienced Pat's last nightmarish moments, and Pat runs, and you see that this is the place is called the chute. That's what Pat called it. You throw people down the chute, but it's actually a maze. It's a two-story underground structure, and he makes it to a large area on the bottom level when the creature corners him finally. And Pat tries to crawl through a small tunnel. There's a small tunnel because that's where the creature excretes the elixir that is then flows out and then is injected into the pigs to make them so fertile and so healthy.
Oh,
make my pigs grow!
So delicious.
Oh, gosh.
So go ahead and make that sand check.
Making bacon with macon. Fuck no, I don't make that.
All right, your brains are fruity pebbles.
So that's going to be 9 sanity.
Of course it is.
That is, you know everything, and yet it didn't help you.
That takes me well below my breaking point.
Yeah.
So.
Unfortunately, yeah. So you wake up screaming, and I'll just in general, how do you respond? Fight, flight, or freeze?
Kill them all.
Can I dictate a little bit here because it's going to be a bit abstract? I'm going to fight. I send a ridiculous report back to the agency, laying out everything we've got so far, that this entire thing from the ground, from the top down, is bad.
Well,
and needs
you can
to
do that after you recover, but you wake up, if we fight, you just wake up in a field outside your hotel with a gun and the magazine's empty.
Cylinder. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Cylinder. Sorry.
Yes. That's the only option. Wake up in the field with a gun.
Yeah, because he woke up in the. Well, he could have froze or.
What if he was like a little more sane? He woke up in the hospital with.
He lost 9. Like that was really bad.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
we
man.
can't negotiate 9. All right.
Yeah, 9's pretty rough, especially because it just straight dropped me.
Yeah, if you go back below a
I'm
breaking point, you get a permanent disorder.
Yeah.
I've had those mornings, minus the gun.
Beverly has had now the vivid memory of being eaten twice as 2 separate people. It is just experiencing someone else's memories as though you are that person is incredibly desensitizing. It is incredibly, and then of course the monster eating you. And now you know what the monster. Well, why they use what the monster does for the farm. It's really bad. So you don't know what you shot. Your gun's still smoking, but you run back to the hotel room barefoot, and you're panicking. And now you can write that report.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely writing that report. Sorry, what was the owner's name again?
Winston Clayton.
Clayton, that's it.
Yeah.
No, top down, entire organization needs to be liquefied. Clayton persecuted with abject prejudice, fullest extent, either above or below law, irrelevant.
Yep.
Okay.
Attempting to destroy Vector, but needs full attention for Incona's threat.
Okay.
Also, Beverly needs shoes. Send shoes.
All right, they give you a you get a priority message saying reporting you need to go to a Dropbox now. And it's the next county over.
Okay.
Get in your car and just drive.
Yep,
now.
I get in the car and drive.
All right.
I leave Thad and Tara to get the planning ready and try and get Brianna prepped on how to use it.
Yeah, so the 3 of you realize Beverly just took off.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm doing my job then. I'm just start planning this shit.
No, you don't see her gone. She's just gone. Like
This happens. It's fine.
Yeah, all right.
So, you start making your plans for your infiltration of the place. But Beverly being gone, just suddenly.
So the 2 IDs that we got were male IDs, and 3 of us are female.
You're gonna have to forge the shit.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
it's
it's
just
a boy
picture-
named Sue
it's
kind of
just-
situation.
It's just a
Our
picture
parents
and a name. It's just
were
a picture
very
and a name.
progressive.
Just circle, you know?
It's like mom.
It's easy.
It's like mom and dad
Use
always
it on the
want.
back of a car of a fucking
They always They always wanted a
Sugar,
boy. They always wanted a boy and couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
Oh, and my name's Jack.
Which is short for Jackie, which is short for Jacqueline. There you are.
There you go. All right. So, in terms of planning this,
It's time for androgyny.
yeah. Someone give me a criminology check to forge to change the ID.
Yeah.
Who
Mine's
can
at
crim
50.
the most? I've got 10. You got?
I got 50.
All right.
You can crim better.
All right.
I'm gonna do the crim.
All right.
That is a 69.
Can you
nice.
crim?
It still fails, but nice.
Yeah, you're not.
I just Sharpie beards onto our faces. And I'm like, yeah, that'll do.
Yep.
Well, 69. So it's Victor Victoria. You know, like there's an allure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't crime well.
You don't crime well. I mean, the barcodes will still scan, but anybody looking at this is gonna know.
We have fake moustaches on. This'll.
Is there a disguise field? I don't think there is.
Fake mustache.
No, there is a disguise field.
I mean, it's 2021. We could all be just wearing masks, and they're like, "That's weird. It's Iowa at a farm. The fuck are you wearing masks for?" You're like, yeah, no, we're men. Shut up."
Oh.
It's COVID.
So the let's hear. So you're doing that, Doc. What are you doing? Are you just waiting for the go signal? I guess.
Yeah. I'm at Beverly's beck and call.
Okay. And Thad, you've made your plan. You're choosing basically. You're going in the truck. Well, you realize you need to figure out how you're going to get the truck from agro transport. So it's a small building. It's just like a 2-story brick warehouse at the edge of town, edge of Augusta. So are you going to like pop a lock and sneak in and drive the truck away? Or are you going to walk in with the ID? Because you're not even sure they have barcode scans. It could just be like couple people running the thing, so they would recognize Gordon, even if you have his ID. So you may have to like hijack it or take hostages or rob them, basically. But you can think about that.
I will.
So Bev, you get to the drop site.
Yep.
It is a locker at a Greyhound. There is a key taped to the back of it, exactly where it is. You open it up, and there's a sat phone in it. And the sat phone has a note on saying hit dial. So you dial, and a voice says name,
Hidley.
What do you do when the apartment is infested?
You call the management and then move.
Sign authenticated. Are you of right of mind? Do you need to be taken out of the field?
I don't know. Not till it's done, though.
Not till it's done.
We rip and tear until it's done.
I like.
I will take it as a no. Do you have a plan to affect, to make an effect on the target?
Yes. Going to attempt infiltration to positively identify vector location. Then team will. Fuck, my brain just died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will destroy it. And then team will exfiltrate. I will submit for assessment.
Okay. We have one asset we can provide to you if you can delay plan for 1 day.
Yes, affirmative.
I haven't drank.
The asset is will cause collateral damage.
Survivability of team.
If depends on how you use the asset.
Cloud damage acceptable as long as team survivability is above board.
Okay. All right. Stand by. Go to.
Oh no, she's so far down the line now. These fucking people are disgusting. But I'm not watching another team die to another fucking piece.
Not again.
Not again. Mm-hmm. All right.
So they give you an address to go to in Des Moines. They'll have a vehicle there that that will contain the asset.
All right. I will call.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck! How am I going to spin this to you lot?
So yeah.
I will call Tara.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Tara needs the biggest. Is going to need the biggest convincing on this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
Tara, I need you to get out of the room you're in right now, away from the other two.
Okay. I will take. Yep. I will. I'll do that. Yep.
Look, you're ace material, and more than likely, after this stupid mission is over, there's a high probability the agency's going to like you, and you're going to get a bit of a bump into doing maybe even my job. So, guess what? We're not going to be saving any lives today. I know that's kind of more what you're all about, but I'm going to go pick up something to deal with. We're actually dealing with a monster. Like I'm not joking you. I know you all haven't gotten to actually see threats yet, but yeah, we're dealing with a threat. Obviously, that's why they called us in. But we're dealing with a very serious threat. So I need you to be okay with the fact that we're not saving any lives. I'll be back in a day.
So everyone's dead and monsters are real. Can I roll sand?
Yeah.
Sorry. She's cracked.
That is odd 4. I am very okay with this. In fact, I am very happy about my promotion in pay. All I heard from that is, gotta take your job. I'm like, oh yeah, pay increase. Let's do this shit.
The unknown is such bullshit.
Like,
All right.
promotion via assassination. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, or retirement, whatever.
Yep. Apparently I'm okay with the plan.
Air
The plan
quotes.
sounds great.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Air quotes retirement.
So yeah, so Beverly heads to Des Moines.
So yeah, you'll find out what the asset is in a bit.
Yay!
Yeah, if you called me, it's basically, the job's the job. It's fine.
So you get a call though, Agent Tara.
Oh, do I?
Yep, from your supervisor at the FBI.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jessica Brown.
Yep.
And Agent Brown's like, Agent Bennett, you're currently on leave for a training course, correct?
That is correct, sir, yes.
So why did I received a report.
Did Jimmy talk to you?
No.
Never mind that then.
Why? What have you? I do. Is your training course is not in Iowa? It is in.
Well, that is correct,
DC.
sir.
Yeah, it is in DC.
No, see, I made sure to contact Jimmy about some random things within Iowa. I've just picked a name out of the phone book, and the farm that supports the local high school football team. They're very well known. I just decided to throw some things off. A part of our training mission here is that word.
A parole officer.
Yeah, no,
how
forget
are you?
that. So we're trying to throw people off our trail. You see, I want to make it digitally look like I'm somewhere else while I'm actually at this training course. So the fact that you've contacted me means I've passed. So thank you very much, sir.
Persuaded half.
We're all fine here.
Come on! do we got this?
Huh?
Yeah, that was
Spoofing
convincing.
was the term she was looking for.
Yeah.
Subterfuge?
Subterfuge.
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 That's spoofing.
I'm like, yeah, that's a word.
Mhm.
That
We're all
Yoldi.
fine down here. How are you?
I know English good. Where's
Situation
my
normal.
persuade? I'm looking for
In the middle
persuade.
column.
Alright, so we got 25 in the skill at half. Let's 38.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if I lose this job. I've got a new job coming soon. It's fine.
You're surely not about to die.
Well, that seems that violates quite a few of our guidelines for training
Hang on.
courses.
Just gonna burn that phone.
Okay.
I'm done. Yep.
Hey, we have some acid left. Want to burn the phone?
You get a new email.
I look at the title. What's the subject line?
You've been placed on leave pending a review.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even read the email. I'm like, that's fine.
That sounds about right. That sounds
Monsters are real. I don't care anymore.
There's monsters in Iowa, Tom.
Okay. So the so you're driving, you're planning. So you get to Des Moines, and you go to another storage facility. You have an access code, and they tell you inside there is a utility van. And the keys are in the ignition of the car. And you look in the back, and you see it is crammed full of fertilizer. And there's 1-page instructions. A cover story will be provided if this is detonated in Augusta Farm. Burn this now.
I quickly pull out a Bic and burn it.
Yep.
Oh god,
so
it's like the Bic goes in the tunnel.
There is a detonation device.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that.
Anytime, home slice.
It is a very well built truck bomb. And it will make a very big boom.
Wow, big agriculture is a cutthroat business.
Yeah, so you don't know what the cover story will be, but you can set the I'll let you choose how it detonates. Is it a timer or is it a device? Now, if it's a device, you have to be within a mile, and it can be jammed if you're too far in a metal building or whatever. Or it could be a timer. Actually, no, it could be a phone. It could be a cell phone or a cell phone or a timer.
That's what you're going for.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with the timer on this one.
Okay. You can set whatever time you want.
All right.
If it's going off, it's going off no matter what.
I mean, that's where Beverly's at this point.
Yeah.
If it looks bad, she's just going to be like, leave, everyone go.
Yeah.
My brain's fucked. It's good.
It's fine. I've had worse instances to Delta Green characters. I got turned into Marionette once.
Like you do.
All right, so you get back. You have your plan. So they make. I'll say, Thad, you did watch Agro Transport. They make deliveries in the morning and in the evening. So you can choose which time, morning or evening.
Can we tell which shift these guys were on, or?
That would require a check of some kind.
Maddy?
I mean...
Probably bureaucracy would be...
Yeah, I mean, I have that at 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would human, like, how tired they are to...
I mean, they're used...
we would have known.
They're
dead. Well, how tired they were. No. All right. Bureaucracy. Let's do it. It's 45 over 40.
Fuck. All right. Cool.
They certainly worked.
What could go wrong?
What can go wrong?
Yeah.
It's going with the night, but yeah,
we'll do it live.
Hopefully, just hope I'm not at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep.
So, cool.
Beverly, you're so much fun.
Yeah.
So
Shut.
So to remind me, so the plan is basically 2 people go in with the Augusta Farms badges to ID the site, and then the delivery truck comes in.
Just one. It's just going to be me.
Okay.
I'm going to have all of them in the van. So if anything goes bad, it's just me on site.
So you use one of the 2 badges to get in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you go in. Are you going in the morning or in the evening?
I'm going to go in the evening.
Okay. You go in the evening.
Just hope I pick the right shift.
Yeah. There's hundreds of people there. You're wearing a mask. Most of them are.
Okay.
Because the smell, if nothing else.
Yes.
People
Smells
are
like victory.
getting Vicks Vapor rub on the inside of their masks to help dull the smell because it's really fucking bad.
Yeah, I've driven through a pig farm before. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it stings your nose and your eyes water a bit because you're not used to this. Your senses have not been deadened by years of working in this facility. But yeah, there are hundreds of people, men and women. There's it's actually quite a diverse crowd of people there working, and they've had quite a boom there, and they're all wearing jumpsuits, work suits that you're easily able to get one. You don't have to roll for that because you could see them from a distance lining up to go into work from outside. So, and the nearby supply store has them on sale at all times.
Yes.
So it's easy to get that.
They're all wearing numbered green tracksuits.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, these would be the guys wearing the pink suits, but yeah. The people in the green suits go down the chute, if we're using that analogy.
On a circle. No, wait. Square.
Yeah.
Wait, triangle.
But you head in, and give me an alertness check.
All right.
Yeah, there's no one there's hundreds of people.
Yeah, I make that.
So you run your card through the barcode reader, click screen, you go in. But pretty soon after you do that, as you're shuffling in, you can see there's a management office just to the side, and someone gets out and starts scanning the crowd. Someone with a clipboard. Okay. So your badge is got flag or something. They're looking, but they're looking for one of the dead guys, not you.
Yep.
There's hundreds of people there. They can't just stop and look at all their ID cards because that would slow down the job.
Productivity is God.
Mm-hmm. So, you can head to one of the three areas without having to make a check because that's just the area you happen to be working in. Let's see here. I'll just say if I roll a 5 or a 6, you're lucky.
Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it.
1 and 3. Nope.
All right.
It's not this area. Now, if you want to go, I'm not going to describe how an industrial.
Yeah. Can I human try and blend and not get noticed from the thing? Try and pick up how people are behaving.
Monkey see, monkey do.
I'm good. 26 under 60.
You grab a box of the right type, and I need to carry this over to the second area.
Look at that! Like, wow, that's a good box.
No. She starts solid snaking her way across.
I'll let you choose. You roll a die. Tell me before you roll, odd or even.
Rolling odds a lot, so we'll go odd.
Okay.
Nope, it's a 2.
Okay.
Well,
nailed it.
We definitely know where it's not, though.
Yes. Well, I'd say that's if there's only 3 spots and there's 2 are not it.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to visit that area, but I mean, if you want 100% confirm, you could also figure out how to get into that building because you've only seen it from the inside.
It's true.
Yeah. Your vision actually starts with you being in the warehouse. You have memories of that other person, but you don't actually see them. You just know them.
I want to start off with stealth to go back to the van and set the timer on the bomb.
Okay, so you drove the truck bomb. Okay, so right now it's in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So if it goes off, it's just going to blow up the parking lot.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I want to try and get it in the right position right now and get the fuse set before I text them.
Okay. Well, so by process of elimination, you know where the warehouse is approximately.
Yeah.
That's not a place you can drive a car without having to make a drive check or go through a checkpoint.
Yeah.
So you can you can go, give me a stealth check. Yep. You can get out of the place without anyone seeing you, even though the shift is going on.
I can't believe these dice. Nah.
Right. Let's see if they notice you. They actually failed to notice you. But there are people looking for you.
Yep.
There are people, there's an increase, you notice an increase in guards, people well, they're in work clothing, but they have pistols strapped to their belts. Sure. And they look really serious. They clearly they know something is up, but they don't know exactly what. But you get to the parking lot. So
I'm going to text that and give them green light on to start his approach.
Okay.
While I sort out how I'm going to get the bomb van close enough.
Okay. You do have some, so you did scout out enough to where you can figure out how to drive it there.
Yeah.
There are obstacles between you and there, but
sure.
We'll get into that in a second. So, that you're driving? Okay.
Yeah.
So
wait. Maybe someone who's actually skilled.
Wait, no. We need to go back. We need you. You're hijacking the agro transport thing. So that's the problem you need is to get the agro transport van or truck because they have branding on it, shit like that. So they're only going to expect that. So you need to get that truck. So rewind a bit. You're back. You're outside of Augusta, at the edge of town, near the 2-story brick warehouse for agro transport. Mm-hmm. You have Gordon's ID badge, but it doesn't look like. Looks like it's just 2 dudes running this, like 2 middle-aged guys that are running the thing, like loading the trucks and coordinating with drivers and stuff like that. It's a very small transport company. So how are you going to get one of those trucks? You could put a mask on, take a gun, and they'll give you the truck. Or you could try and fast-talk your way in. Oh, I'm a friend of Gordon.
And my fast-talk would be like, I like your truck.
Yeah.
No, essentially it's like balaclava, just...
Okay.
Sneak in and...
Okay, so you're sneaking. All right, give me a stealth check.
Sneaky boy.
Yes, 50.
Okay. So the thing is, that you can't drive the truck, they're going to hear the truck leave.
I know. I want to kind of get them in when they're in one room.
Okay.
And then I have zip ties with me.
Okay, so you're just gonna so you sneak in. They're both in the office. So you open the door, point the gun at them. What do you say?
Essentially, it's like down on the floor.
Okay, they're not gonna argue with you. You're a man with a gun and a mask, so
it's I guess get them, get them like the other like zip tied legs, feet, hands, feet.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, and disconnect the phones.
Okay, take their cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or smash them. Stuff them there's a closet, supply closet. So, good.
And
yeah.
then just like, here we go.
Yeah, that's all you needed really to do.
Were there cameras on site?
There were not in the office, but there are some security cameras, but you can...
Like, just kind of find, like, is it like an on-site thing?
Mm-hmm.
Just shut off and take the tape?
Yeah, you can do that. That's pretty easy to do.
Mm-hmm. And, like, truck goes away.
So you figure there's probably about an hour before someone comes in and finds out. Yeah, you got a 30 minute to an hour lead before.
Mm-hmm. I'm not thinking there's probably GPS on this truck, but I'm guessing by the time that someone notices it's gone, there's going to be bigger shit going on.
Okay, so you stop on the way. Agent Tara and the doc hop in.
Yeah.
And
with my luggage will be in the back.
Mm-hmm. You grab a clipboard. Actually, give me an intelligence times 5 check.
Nope.
Okay. So is there anything else you're doing before you're leaving the agro transport? Agent Tara?
Can she have an idea?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll no idea. Okay. I don't know what to do with the truck.
Yeah, you're smarter than I am.
Besides, I drive good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're smarter than I am.
Yeah. What is my...
It's
intelligence.
There we go, 65. Oh, yeah.
You're smarter than me.
I'm cunning. By that I mean 98.
Well, we got one more person coming along. Maybe he can know. Because other than that, like, I can't think of a thing.
Oh, no. All right. That's fine.
When Chris gets back here, we'll have him think.
No.
We'll have the doctors.
Yeah.
I mean, brute force is always an honor.
Yeah. No, the doctor doesn't have anything. So the... well, actually, okay. So, Doc, go ahead and roll intelligence times 5.
Yes, sir. Intelligence times 5.
Mm-hmm.
What does 17 mean?
85. That's 17 times 5 is 85.
So, 75.
Okay.
So
very good.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He's very good.
I win.
All right. You realize these transport things have manifests that you need to show to the person at the gate to show them, like, what are you delivering? So,
thusly, I do so.
Yeah, so you tell him to get the right clipboard with the right manifest. So you'd be like, yes, here's the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's under the sun visor. That's where they kept it. Oh, yeah.
That's where they always keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. It's like where the spare keys are in every car that you try to steal. Yeah.
My name is Brianna.
Thank you. It's like thank you, Terminator. Let's do this.
Let's turn that radio off. All right, yeah, let's do this.
Do you have games on your phone?
I do. I have Candy Crush. I was playing it earlier, and then someone tried to shoot me.
Well, that's what you want to do when you're in a gunfight: is play Candy Crush.
So, the three of you drive in with the manifest. You show it to the guard that tells you to warehouse B. You know, to drop it off, and you make your way there.
Do they have like a kind of push cart things for stuff?
Sure.
I'll have my luggage on the push cart.
Okay. Yeah. You have your bag of guns.
Well, I have 2 bags.
2 bags. Okay. What's the other bag?
Well, it's my other gun in case we need it. I have
You know, as a gun owner.
Two guys. It's like there's 2 bags.
Okay.
One is going to be mine, and the other's. If anyone wants this,
it's just courtesy guns. Okay.
yeah. Well, there's a courtesy gun.
There is a courtesy gun. Okay.
I own a gun and a gun.
You've seen gun number 1, but have you prepared for second gun?
You people don't know guns like I do. They're awesome. Like they're all I have.
So,
Let's do
you get to warehouse B at the farm. They're warehouse workers, but one of them actually saddles up there, and is. Are you going to shoo him away before you open up the cargo, the back door of the truck?
The gun whispers, shoot him.
Because he would not be expecting people in the truck.
So is he going to?
Yeah, he's that's his job is to unload trucks that show up.
I've got this one.
What?
I've got this one.
That okay, all right. So he goes over and kind of just stands off to the side, not sure what to do. So yeah,
fair.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm trying to convince him to go somewhere else, but more doing it just if I speak forcefully enough and with enough authority, he might just do it.
Okay, if you want to make some kind of roll,
you want to make some kind of bluff. You want to lie to him, you liar.
Yeah,
what roll is that?
Yeah, well, persuade.
Persuade. It's definitely persuade.
I have it at 20.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you fucked up.
You don't talk. You're kind of not used to talking to people, and yeah.
Talking to people is hard.
Talking to people is hard. It turns out.
Is this when Tom fails a roll?
I failed quite a few this
time. Now, you got this. Just get an 11. You're real good at talking, mate.
Yeah,
she'll be right.
Power positivity. You're going to roll an 11.
Yeah, nah, you got this.
He does
91.
Not. Yeah.
That was close.
I was half right.
Yeah.
Look, man, I don't tell you how to try and do your job. Well, I guess I am, because you're trying to do my job. Look, they dock me if I don't work. I need this job, man. Just open the door.
How many people are around this one dude?
Actually, I'm
well, there's one worker in the media. There's
okay, I'm
well, you don't know how many people are there. It's a big warehouse.
All right. Let's get it done.
Okay. See,
I'll make sure I'm walking behind him.
Okay. You open up the door.
I'll let him open it.
Yeah. He opens up the door,
and then just back of the head.
Yeah,
and shove him in.
Yep.
Watch this fail. It fails.
All right.
Just give him a little pat. There you go.
All right, you awkwardly shove him in there. He's like, "What the fuck?"
And I immediately assist with an arm.
You sure can.
Yeah, I can.
You should be good at this. You're a cop.
Yep. Door opens. You vaguely push his shoulders I don't understand. So he's looked at you, and I'm like, all right, unarmed. Let's get him in the chokehold.
Get in there and unload. Come on.
Effective. I don't know. That is a 37 over 60.
Yeah, you get him in the chokehold.
Yeah.
So
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like sleep now. Sleep now.
Yeah, just shh.
Yeah, he does not. He's not able to resist you.
He forgot his chokehold resistance training. The fool.
He failed.
It's like,
Yeah.
like put the bunny back.
So you knocked out one worker. Good job.
He lives in the van now.
He lives in the van now.
Is there? So we're in the back of the van. There's definitely going to be ratchet straps in the back of this van.
Sure.
It's a work van. I do up a ratchet strap around him. Around his back, just to.
I saw some
It
zip ties
doesn't
left over.
by any means completely bind him, but it
I've
will
got some
slow
zip ties
him down.
left
And
over.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's not a problem too.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, we restrain him. Like
Yeah.
the
Your
details.
audio engineer training coming into
He
play.
is 100% like strapped to one of those little fucking loop things that you put ratchet straps through. So to get out of that was going to take a little while.
He is really restrained. All right. He is a random worker. He is not a threat, and he is dealt with.
But he's not going to be a problem
He's
now.
definitely not.
Now roll sanity.
There's difference between a threat and a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's wheel that card out.
Sound like an American.
Yay.
So the three of you head to the site that Beverly told you to go to, and you are dressed as farm workers because obviously you know what they look like, and you can get their clothes, so that's pretty easy. But you will have to. Someone will have to make some kind of check. To avoid arousing suspicion. One of you could use Human to tell everybody, like, okay, act like this, like these guys are.
Not me.
Mine's 60.
Okay.
You do it.
Good. Yeah.
The last time I did this, I was real good at it. So,
Well, let's see. Let's see if Faye
Oh
hates
yeah.
you.
Oh, man.
Does
You
Faye
all
hate
should
you?
act like
Yeah, you got it.
36 over 60. Yeah, this, like this exactly.
Yeah. So you do see you do get to the area. There is you get basically within sight of the warehouse. The warehouse is just standing out in the middle of this field in between two larger structures in the farm, and it's very clear that it's not used for any of the farm's purpose or like the farm's day-to-day operations. It's just like, why would you build a place here? It makes no fucking sense. But like the thing is, you got to within sight of it, but you can see there are two armed dudes clearly standing guard over it. They're clearly worried about outsiders trying to get inside this building. So basically, from what I understand, you three were trying to clear a path so Bev can drive the truck in. So you are all in communication with each other. So that's the last obstacle would be the two armed guards to get the truck. They will definitely shoot and raise an alarm if anyone tries to drive, I don't know, a truck near it. And ideally, you probably want to get it right over the chute, not just at the. But there are two other obstacles.
You see a single word text: terminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, so silences exist,
There
right?
are two options. No, there's one option: terminate.
Yeah, I would say you'd have a single silenced pistol. It would be, and this place is loud enough that a silenced pistol is not going to raise. So, but the thing is,
maybe the doctor doesn't have a silenced pistol.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
no, only Thad has a silenced pistol. You do not have a silenced pistol.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
Only
Weird.
Yeah.
So the guards are inside of each other. So if you shoot one with a silenced pistol, the other guard will see it or notice
Can I walk up to the guards?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not in line of fire of one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Are these guards armed?
Yes, they have pistols
All
at
right.
their belts.
So can I approach them to distract from the fact that my friend will be pulling a gun on them? Because they would obviously be focused on the person walking towards them.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as I hear the first shot hit the deck.
Sure, you can do that. What is it? How? So you're walking towards them. They both notice you. Are you saying anything? Or are you just...
No, I'd be like, hey, I was sent from my supervisor said me to check in on you.
From Sector 7G.
Yeah, we've not heard back in a while. Communications are down, and like just bullshitting that their radios aren't working.
Okay.
So everything they've been trying to say,
persuade.
That's definitely a persuade.
Negative 10 because you don't know how the company works.
I'm like, I hope they have radios. They're like, what radios? We use cell phones. We're texting each other. That's weird.
Or you say Sector 7G, and you're like, what the fuck is that? We don't have sectors.
Yeah.
Pod 6 is jerks.
That's an 82. yeah. They're definitely not using radios. They're like, yeah, the radios are down. I don't know. There's interference all over the signals. I'm just checking in on foot. Yeah.
So here's what's happening. Time is slowing down.
Yeah, no, it is.
You're already at a concealed angle, so you don't have to make a check, and you have a silenced pistol raised and aimed at one of the two guards. Agent Tara talks to both of them, but they immediately start pulling their guns out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the one that's farthest away.
Yeah, the one not in line of sight. Yeah, weird.
You're like,
all right, go ahead and shoot.
56, yes.
All right. I'll just say he just drops because it was surprise. And it will aim. You could do a headshot. They're not wearing they're not wearing helmets. But the other one.
How close did I get to the other one?
You could. What's your dex?
My dex is 13.
That is better than 10. You could try and...
I would like to an unarmed, just dive for them, so at least
Yeah,
they're
you
not
can
going to shoot
keep them from pulling their gun out.
Yeah, that. The one that I was definitely leaving not to be shot.
Yep.
So I will roll a dex.
Or, well, unarmed. But yeah, that works.
43. My unarmed is also 60.
Okay,
so.
he's going to try and backpedal. Well,
Yeah.
He's going to try and dodge, but he can't because he can't beat up. He only has 30.
Nope.
Unless you roll the crit, which you didn't. You rolled a 5. So yeah, you basically run up, and now you're holding his arm so he can't pull his gun out, and it's you both fall to the ground, and start rolling around.
Cool. This is helpful for a really accurate shooter that definitely will not shoot me.
I mean, I can if you want.
Because I am not in melee combat with this.
Are you talking to Tom in the game or in real life?
Also, yes.
Oh, I've seen him shoot. He's really good. He's got nothing but critical shots so far. as far
Agent
as
Tara is not saying anything. She's currently trying not to get murdered.
Yeah, weird.
Doc, you have an action. What do you want to do? You can just sit and watch.
Well, if you have a metal kit, just like an empty syringe full of air.
Yeah.
Okay, serious question. Is anyone in any sort of condition where medical help would be good?
No one is.
Give me a moment.
We're trying to do the opposite of medicine right now.
Nobody's bleeding. Good.
You could run if you have unarmed or melee. You could run up and attack the guy.
No, I think I have very basic stats and
okay.
because my character's described as, and you wrote this on the sheet, sharp and approachable. I am ergo not going to do anything crazy.
All right, you give me an alertness check.
Concordiantly.
Alertness check. All right. I fucked it. All right, what I got?
Did you fail?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's there's a farm. You're here. That Agent Tara's trying to keep a gun from being put in her face. So yeah.
Man, I wish I owned a gun.
Yeah. You do have a gun. It's just not in your hand.
Oh no, that's what he's thinking.
Oh yeah.
I figured out why you and I are friends together because you keep waking up in fields without shoes, and my last name is Shoemaker. So no wonder we're drawn to each other. You can't keep your feet covered, and I like to make shoes.
I think one of his
it's your action.
This match should be my ghost.
So I don't want to shoot into a melee.
You can make an unarmed check. You can run up and assist.
Nah, do it. You got this.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe in you.
Curb him.
Curb stomp him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, 57.
All right, wasn't expecting that. So you're trying
oh God, there's a second person.
How many times have you said that to Tom in his life?
I wasn't expecting that. So were you trying to grapple to pull him off of Tara, or are you going to just kick
boot
him
to the face?
Boot
to the head.
Curb stomp. Boot to the head.
All right. Let's see here. You do 4 damage to his head. He's bleeding from his head, and he is shook. So he is going to, but you're still going to make one unarmed check.
I am. Let's do this, Peyton.
I got a 23.
75 over 60.
Okay, he wins the unarmed check.
Yep.
So he breaks free. And he has the gun.
He does have a gun.
So he does not get to shoot this round.
Yet.
Next round, you're at point blank range. You can shoot or kick him, but he has a gun and he's pointing it at you now.
That's fine for me.
I shoot.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Do I get any bonus for point blank range?
Yeah, plus 20.
Plus 20. 39.
All right, roll damage.
That's 10. 4.
All right, that's enough to put him down. He falls unconscious.
I'm covered in blood. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Rent-a-cops.
Yep. Yeah, spray of blood. But
Excellent work, Agent McGurk.
Yeah.
This is fine. I'm getting a promotion, so it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
So the let's see here. So basically, there's 2 more obstacles.
I'm not adapted to violence. Is that a sanity
Oh
check?
yeah, go ahead and give me sanity.
Like,
Also for you did see a murder. Yeah.
Oh,
2 murders.
Yeah, 2 murders. Yeah.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
I make that. Apparently I'm really adapted to violence. Just-
No, yeah.
No, I fuck it up.
No, very much no.
I fuck it up.
All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you lose 3.
I lose 3 sanity points, and that does what?
Yeah.
So you subtract, so your stat's going to go down.
47
Yep.
then.
Yup.
Oh, okay. Not as
And you'd get a tick for violence, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Every time you lose sanity for it.
Show me where that is.
It's right over here.
There we are. Okay.
So
When you
after
get
you
3,
fail
yeah.
3, then it no longer affects you. Like, violence,
But that's
don't
that's
care.
still
Well,
bad.
it basically means it can affect you if it's bad. It basically means when
Oh,
you're
that's a
adapted,
cool
you
aspect.
always succeed in those checks.
Yeah.
But if it's like 1/1d6, then you'd still take the 1.
Man, if you never mind.
yeah.
Game.
So yeah, that was scary watching these two just fucking ice 2 guards.
I'm scared.
Wait till you see what's in the back of the van.
So
Beverly says that all the time. Shots, girl.
Shut.
The 3 of you. Well, there's 2 obstacles left. One is there's the gate.
Yes.
It's basically you have to get through the gate somehow. To drive the truck through, and it's one of those things that goes up and down. It's not like a fence, so
Sure.
but like going through it without permission will definitely raise an alarm.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, it's just a pretty shitty. The most direct path is kind of tight, and like if you fail a driving check, you could either hit an employee or you could damage the truck, which would be really bad if you go too fast. If you crit fail, yeah. Now they can help by securing the path, but there's no way to do that covertly. They also haven't gone inside the warehouse, so if there's any surprises inside the warehouse, that would be bad too.
Can I, having watched all of this, can I get a retroactive roll on, I don't know, disguise or something to have snatched another?
You can give me a human check to figure out a
Okay.
way to get the vehicle in the
That's
pass.
a better stat. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Nope. I don't know how many 90-plus rolls I've made today, but I think it's a lot. No.
Dice Spot's not the only one thirsty for blood. So,
Oh, God.
you know what you know.
Yeah.
You, as a CIA case officer, I would say you could have a silenced pistol if you want.
Okay.
So you could just drive up and shoot the guard in the head. If you're willing,
I like that
If
plan.
you're willing to make that sand check, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even make you roll to shoot. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
all right, yeah, go ahead, take that sand check.
Stat check. I actually made that 32 under 34.
All right, so that's going to be 1.
Yeah.
You shot a person.
Yeah, I shot a
who was
person.
not a cultist, probably, maybe. You don't know.
Oh, no, I do know. Everyone is guilty. This whole place was burned.
Got that service rated. Bam!
Now you need to clear the path. So basically, the 3 of you. So Thad, are you looking to secure inside the warehouse, or are you going to look the path to the warehouse?
I'll secure it.
Which one? Inside the warehouse or the path?
You need to do the path.
I'll do the path.
Yeah.
Okay, so the path you can see up ahead. There's some shit in the road you need to physically clear out. So that'd be strength times 5. And then there's some people that are just like in there, so you need to tell them to get out of the way.
Okay, I'll take care of the strength stuff.
Okay, so there's some people who are going to be in the path of the truck dock. So
Okay. All right. So this is going to be what, a dexterity roll?
no, I mean, well, it
Persuasion?
depends on how you want to tell them.
Can I persuade the truck like you just said?
You can persuade the workers.
Right. So 30, I
No,
made the strength check.
Okay.
Okay, we need to use the most reasonable option here. If a truck is bearing down on me, the doctor should blank.
Well, no. There are people. You're trying to get the truck to the warehouse. Now the path.
Oh, I thought it was about to run me down.
No.
Okay.
You're trying to get.
Bev
You're
is
trying to
driving
tell
the
these people
truck.
get the fuck out of the road.
Okay, I'm commanding the people.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Well, you can tell them.
Dance for the puppet master.
You can just
Yes.
tell them to get out of the way of the truck.
I it looks like my score is 70 in charisma. That would probably be a good choice.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. We are
It's a
44.
44 crit success.
Okay, someone that works. Oh yeah, thanks. I'm glad you're being nice, unlike those asshole guards that are here. I guess there's some.
Don't worry about
I
that.
do it because I'm afraid of my parents. I'm in my 40s, but RPPR is time for therapy. Never mind.
Aww.
So,
Shit at Christmas.
you realize, Doc, that by telling these people to clear out, that you're going to draw the attention of the armed guards sooner or later. So you move the stuff out of the way. You move the people out of the way. You can drive in without making a check. So the only thing is, do you want to park it outside the warehouse? There are 2 double doors. You could use it to drive inside the warehouse to get it right over the chute. Yeah. So what are you going to do, Agent Terror? Well, these 2 are clearing the path.
Yeah. Is there a way I could go to a warehouse that's near the one that we're currently trying to infiltrate and cause a scene that is bigger than what is happening at the one we're infiltrating?
Start a fire.
Well, the 2 buildings, the buildings on either side of this warehouse are much larger, but they have doors and you can go in and check it out. So one is a actual meat processing thing, where they slice and dice the pigs. Other one is a supply place. You can give me intelligence times 5.
That is a 15 over 65.
Oh yeah, there's some flammable shit right there. You can just start a fire.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a sand check.
Cool.
You're endangering lives.
39 over 55. I'm good with this.
Yeah.
It's not lives, it's infrastructure.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
She'll be right, mate. She'll be
right.
right.
So, you start the fire. The people outside the facility are going to be, or outside the warehouse are definitely going to be distracted in a couple minutes as the fire really catches.
Yeah. Oh my god, the supply was all just hay.
So.
Oh no!
Oily rags. What?
What?
Like
Oily rags and petrol.
Not the oily rag harvest.
So,
Oh no, our Molotov ancient collection.
our freedom cocktails, you mean?
Yes.
So, Bev, you can drive the truck straight outside. Yep. You're right outside the warehouse. So you have someone. Thad, you can open the double doors and drive it in if you want.
I'll open the double doors.
All right. There's a dude with a shotgun aiming at your head. So you can give me a dodge check.
Wait,
You're inside the warehouse.
You're about to be shot.
I was confused. I thought the fire has not got going yet.
Yeah, that's outside. That's the next building. We're talking inside the target warehouse.
All right, well,
no one went inside the target warehouse.
Way to go with situational awareness, soldier.
Yep, out of 60.
60? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shotgun goes off very loud. There is one guard inside the warehouse.
I'll lead out, shoot him.
All right,
and I'll do the same thing.
all right, go ahead and roll.
42 over 40. Fuck you, game.
God damn.
I 52.
All right, roll damage.
10.
All right. He goes down.
It's like,
You can give me an alertness check.
Alertness, okay, well, good. All right, 61.
Does that make? Is that successful?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, my girl is like four-eyed and like bushy-haired and like Lisa Frank. Yeah.
All right. You give me a sand check. You're in the warehouse that you've died in.
Yeah.
Twice now.
I believe in you.
That's fine.
I do make it 12.
Yeah.
12.
Well,
Yeah, it's not like the feeling of dying.
Well, hey,
It's just the same place.
You're about
It's
to make
still
it
two sanity.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You're about to make it disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already died twice. So I mean, like, I could probably do that again. She'll be right.
Died before.
Yeah.
So
She's the whipping girl.
So you see the pallet that the thing is there's a pallet of cargo that you have to move aside to get it directly over the chute if you want to, or you could just park it right next to it.
Is there any fuel or anything? Any like diesel we could dump down the hole? No. All right. Well, then,
Not here, not in the warehouse.
Yeah. I just
This is all for show. It's obviously just to
right.
conceal the
I
chute.
just drive the van into the pallet and shove it out of the way with the
Okay.
with the truck.
Okay. What are you setting the
Okay,
timer
I'm going
to?
to take it.
So, Thad, you did the analyses for ingress and egress. Like, how much time is it going to take us, ideally, to get out of here?
Which path are you taking? The way you came, or like through the waste?
Through the waste.
Through the waste.
10 minutes if you don't fail any athletics checks
It's
or
like,
anything.
it's like 10 minutes.
15 if you're slow.
I set it for 15.
Yeah.
Now,
Y'all get one get out of fuck up
Yep.
free card, and then it's over. So go.
okay. Now the thing is, are you? You've made a lot of noise here. Guards are going to come check this place out.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know if you heard.
I
there's
just
a fire.
sit down. I just sit down on a crate. And
Okay.
reload
And,
the cylinders of my revolver.
I'm going to take my luggage just in case.
Okay. So the three of you are told to escape, and Bev is staying behind with the bomb. Are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't even question. Like, all right, done.
I set a second building on fire on my way out.
Like, what? Just goes.
Well, if you do that, you won't have time to get out.
Oh no! I take a burden rag and like throw it at the other thing.
All right. Maybe that'll help. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe that won't. All
Can
right.
I do a luck check? Does it help?
Yeah. Choose odd or even.
Odd.
Okay.
Even.
Nope.
Damn. It goes out midair. Oh.
Oh,
It just lands on the ground.
Oh.
Oh.
So, the three of you each need to make a sand check for helplessness because you're letting one of your own.
So it's fine. I've already taken their job, so
Yeah.
she'll be right. 91. Apparently, I'm not okay.
33.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Like, basically, absolutely. Like,
It's
I don't
three
even
for
look
you.
back.
Help
It's
me do
just
some
done.
math here. How much do I take off?
What's your current
So you're
sand?
78, so you failed your check, and then he'll roll the dice, so you take off 3.
Oh, he determines
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
He's gonna hit you with
So,
damage.
got it. 44. Okay.
And that was for helplessness.
So if you ever go below that number, then you get a breaking point. Yep.
Which you're still good.
You're fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be
You're
fine.
fine.
You'll be fine.
All right.
listeners.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
We're
So the
all
three of you are
fine.
running. You can hear gunshots behind you as Bev is holed up in the warehouse and just trying to deny the enemy. Did you leave any of the guns behind? Extra guns?
Yeah, I left. There's a tactical 12 gauge in the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I left
Sure.
for you.
Why not?
Yeah. 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 You just have to run out the clock.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
You've won the game. Just take a knee and run out
Yeah.
the
Yep.
clock.
That's right.
they just can't disarm the bomb. That's all you got.
Can't wipe the grin off Bev's face.
Yeah. You three you're not out of the woods yet. So all three of you need to give me athletics and con times 5.
Alrighty.
Athletics is the top left.
Yeah.
Okay, 22 on athletics. I'm booking it.
That is a 10 on athletics out of 30. Take
All right,
that.
so
I do athletics.
Yes, your turn. 17. Nope.
Yep.
I doubt that's gonna
No. Brianna, Mrs. Shoemaker,
Isn't a marathon runner?
is huffing.
46 on the con.
Alright, con check. That is a ot 7 for the con check.
Okay.
I'm real good.
Okay, so
Da, da, da.
are any of you? Brianna is slow. Are any of you going to try and?
I'll help.
All right.
How do you
Give me
help
another
us?
athletics check.
Alright.
Or no, give me strength times 5.
Oh,
What the
see, athletics I was good at.
Okay, you
Strength,
can
I
do
was,
athletics too.
ooh.
You can do athletics.
I mean, like, alright, so... Actually, I think no, they're the same. My strength is actually better. That's sad. Am I doing athletics or strength?
Strength.
Strength.
I'm just trying to muscle Brianna through the muscle.
I gotcha!
Brianna likes tiramisu.
30 out of 55.
Okay. Now give me a con times 5 check, Brianna.
Constitution, got it. Okay. I pass it.
Okay.
Hey!
So all three of you get out.
Not leaving you behind!
Awesome.
Yeah.
We got this!
There's
Thank you,
gunfire.
Tara.
There's gunfire. There's gunfire. You get through the fence, and then there is a massive explosion. The shockwave enough is still strong enough to knock you all down.
Fair.
And the entire farm is there's just a massive crater, and just burning wreckage everywhere.
It
And
is
the
good.
screams start. There's just a lot of death and pain back there.
It's like, we should, like, it's time to go.
You, the three of you,
Burning pigs.
burning pigs,
Lovely
burning
noise.
humans.
Lovely noise.
Lovely noise.
All three of you can hear there's some sort of monstrous squealing that, like, how could pigs scream like that?
Big boy!
So, the three of you, of course, because of that, no one knows who the fuck you were.
Yep.
As it should be.
And you managed to get away. However, your career does take a hit, Agent Tara.
I start a new career.
But after some misunderstanding, after a month of leave of absence, you're mysteriously promoted.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Man,
Who knew?
I never got to use the main gun I had.
And you're transferred to the New York office.
I think it was probably better we didn't actually go in and
that's
try and
fancy.
sweep and clear the
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
How
a squad
lovely for
automatic
me.
weapon.
Oh, I know what you wrote. No doubt about this.
They want you to look into this place called the McAllister Building, but we'll leave that out. That was the Drove, that is, and you guys actually probably managed to kill the thing because
Nice.
Hey!
I mean, it's like we actually worked as a team this time.
and only
did
one
it.
of you had to die.
Well,
One of
I
us
mean,
had to get
well,
very
you
drunk
know.
and go very crazy.
Well-
Same person.
I'd actually say
Like
was about-
R.I.P. Bev, but
Yeah, I mean, if anyone was going to cause rust, like, yeah, people die in this business.
Yep.
So the genesis of this scenario idea was basically, it's like, what's a horrible thing I can do to an agent? It's like, having them have a vision of being eaten by a monster,
Yeah.
with no explanation,
Yep.
and so that was the scenario seed. So there's actually there's multiple ways that this cult forms, but basically they feed humans to the monster. The monster excretes an elixir. They inject the elixir into pigs, and the pigs are incredibly delicious, healthy, fertile, locally sourced, organic, just the best. And so they're just gotta save the town.
The real reason that organic is so expensive.
And so that's the basic idea about it. But they're a new cult. They've only been operating for a few years. And they don't
Not
even-
anymore.
But the trigger is normal people who eat the tainted meat are fine.
Yeah.
But whenever someone with the unnatural skill they eat it, they experience the visions of the person who died. And because you are
Did she eat the meat then?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I ate it several times. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I knew.
I mean,
So
like
this-
before the mission started.
Yeah, that's what triggered it.
That was the opening. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you investigated the people who owned the farm and shit like that, you like went into Clayton and like looked into him.
Yeah.
The leaders of the cult actually intentionally eat the meat.
Of course.
And they all have zero sanity. They're convinced now that it's visions from their god. And so they're really fucking crazy. Yeah. Because they've experienced death so many times that has no meaning to them.
I feel no qualms whatsoever about how I played that character or what I did in any of the words. Yes.
But only like a handful of people. There's only like 6 or 7 people who are that crazy. The rest of them are just like, they know there's a monster,
Right.
but the monster makes the pigs taste great, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And they just don't eat that meat.
Yep. Yeah, fair enough.
You've done a really you drew us in very well.
Yeah.
If
I
this is
like
like
that.
if this is like a compliment or critique period,
Yeah.
you know, no,
We gelled well together.
Yeah.
you know, you didn't embellish. You really focused on the moment. You didn't do anything like, and the metal shines and it blinds you in the eye. No, you were just like, these are the things that are happening to you. And like in a vacuum or just by itself, outside of the context of Delta Green, it would still be disturbing.
Yeah.
So, you know, like you don't dwell too long, and you're just very straightforward, like Hemingway, and it fucking works.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess part of that is also I wrote the scenario for the shotgun scenario contest, which means it has to be under 1,500 words.
Right.
So, like, the way I write it in the thing, and I'll let you read this, is basically I leave it up to the individual handler on what is the identity. The monster's called the Drove. That's what I call it in the scenario. Yeah. And there's multiple origins for it. I always say it used to be a human that used to be the farmer's son. And then got transformed. But there's like, it could have been like the farmer had visions from the black goat of the woods, which is what I use in this scenario. Could have been like a serpent person, like, hey, I'm just going to turn your son into a monster, but then your farm will be fine.
Yeah.
In exchange, you got to help me out.
You don't mind, right?
So you're linking your shotgun scenario in the show notes, you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the time this comes out, the shotgun scenario contest will be over, and you can run this yourself. But like I gave the weaknesses of the cults. They're looking for investors. They're inexperienced. They're overconfident, and they don't realize that other people can have the visions.
Yeah.
So, I love the idea of a novice cult.
Yeah, that's very cute.
But they're already taking steps against you. Like, you gave them your name, and so they were already like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
No, I did like the like, oh, we'll investigate, but also they'll not actually knock the door. Like, what happens if we just go, pressure's on, by the way?
Well, let's plug that leak. We gotta kill Gordon. Yep.
Oops.
Yep. Well, Gordon was a human trafficker, so
Fuck it.
No.
Yeah.
I do like Tara just really didn't give a fuck in the most dire situations. They're like, oh yeah, no, I'm good.
So yeah, all the cult leaders, all the Zero Sand people were the leaders of the town. So like the farmer, the rich businessman, the police chief, the mayor, the pastor. Like
I kind of keyed into that pretty quick, and I was like, But
there's like 100
going to be like, locals aren't going to cooperate. It's like, okay, fine. Like,
every local bad.
We're not following. Both
so the police chief tells the deputies like, leave these criminals alone. Yeah, and the deputies are like, okay, whatever. They just think it's bribery. They don't realize that. Oh, you're feeding these people to monsters. Oh, okay.
I liked trying to investigate it from just the FBI, like, oh, this is a missing persons case. We gotta act quick. We gotta do this because it's just on board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. The thing that I did not put in the written scenario, but I just say the hook is just the agent has a vision.
Yeah.
But like what I added was for this particular run was to have Jason be the handler and be
Jason makes a good handler, by the way. Thank you, Jason.
And like you set up the mission.
Yeah.
You know this is real.
Yeah.
You're the hook. You're the mission. So like fucking you set it up. I don't want to have an NPC tell you what to do.
Effort.
But I like having the player be the handler and like, this is the thing. I don't know what you want to tell them, what you don't want to tell them.
Yeah.
But
That was fun.
Yeah. So.
Have you done this before where you're like, oh, like a player starts with a very vivid vision. So
not this particular lead. No.
That was also a very good hook. Like I was immediately drawn to make myself like a partner. For Jason.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's also it's very fun playing that I don't know that the visions are a thing.
Right.
But I obviously know. But like, my character doesn't have a fucking clue. Like, there's a missing person.
Yeah.
Well, we're worried about that.
Yeah,
what do you mean visions?
If these are like new cool ideas in the field, then having I understand
player,
why you were chosen.
Well, because there's like
have
tiers
a player
to it.
do that is very fun.
Yeah. I think there's tiers to like Delta
future.
Green, obviously, between the hard and bittered. I killed a Shoggoth once versus like...
It's always like he's in shabby clothing, is smoking a cigar, is over the world. Like, I'm so sick of having that be the handler. To have a player be the handler is very fun.
I think I'm going to have more player handlers. I just like... I want to have one in any Delta Green group, have one player who's like seen some shit. So you know that things can go really bad. Because it kind of solves the problem of like, well, obviously this guy can't be a mind-controlling, body-possessing alien. That's not possible. You gotta pretend not to accept the premise of the game for a bit. Be like, no, let's move past that. Yeah, monsters are real. There's monsters in the school, Tom.
But I'm getting a promotion.
The monsters are in Iowa.
The monsters are in Iowa.
So I've played several games with you over several years, obviously. But like and so like. Being that there's like a huge gap in our playtime, it's like I don't know how much it's going to mean to you, but like of the games I've played with you, this seems the most thoughtfully considered. You know, and this. No, I really feel like this was made by someone who really loves the art form.
Yeah.
This is made by someone who is a game maker and a game player.
Well, I really.
It's almost like he's trying to win a contest with
Yeah.
game creators to get it published.
I mean, it would be nice to win one year, but it's not really my like. I've been doing the Delta Green shotgun scenario for like 10 years now. At least. On and I think I hit it every year, at least for the last 6 or 7 years.
But now there's someone who's not us saying that you do good.
Well, I mean,
so which is great.
I mean, Maddy knows. Actually, ran one of my other shotgun scenarios.
Bestow was great. I
Yeah.
fucking loved it, and all my players loved it as well.
Yeah,
It's a good shotgun scenario.
and that one's getting published. But yeah,
I think
I'll send this
hell
to
yeah.
Caleb afterwards and see if he wants to publish it too.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I gotta get going.
Okay.
They're coming to get my fridge.
yeah. So we'll talk to you all later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.